Assalamu alaikum. Ana waa Facebook. Salam. So guys, good evening. Nuyu naa leen ku nekk sa tur ak sa santa wax leen ne waa Aji's Corner waa Facebook ñëpp aji mu ngi nii xam naa ne namoon ngeen man ak ngeen baala ma dama soj si laa dëkka so tey mu nekk bés boo xam ne ndeysaan it means a lot to me mu nekk bés boo xam ne tey dinaa am waxtaan boo xam ne ak jigéen mu nekk Miss Jobiz yéen xam ngeen ne jigéen yi suñ dee ñëw man dama dee sawar like I love and I like when I have women on this platform and mu nekk bés boo xam ne tamit suma ñaari caameñ dinañ ma join later on muy Big C ak Singati Rice ñoom ñoo xam ne lañ plateforme bi ñoo ko moom dama dee wax ne suñ buggee sax ñoom nañ jël man ma toog ñoom luñ decide si plateforme bi mooy am ñu nekk suma caameñ ñoo xam ne bàyyiwuñ ma benn boor saa yi ma konkonge seen buntay rek ne dama leen soxla ñu génn si ñëw feeñ tey nag dama bëgg dama leen bëgg a wax ne jaajëfatee ba pare ma bëgg a wax Trend Gambia thank you very much for sending me this beautiful jaasi seetlu ngeen ne iya bi saa yi ma fi toogee ak jaasi rek dañ ma ko yónnee dañ ma ko jëndal o góor ñi ñoo ma ko jox aw ma lu ma wax Trend Gambia thank you very much yéen ak ma yónnee tiisaan bi nag pour gërëm ma jaajëfatee ma but again ma delloo leen jugal ñu jëndal ma tiisaan bu rafet bi Trend Gambia bindal ma Aji's Corner si gannaaw hot seat yéen lii xoolal lii rek bëgg maa jóg xoolal lii rek Trend Gambia jëndal ma lii defaral ma lii ñu nekk ñoo xam ne ndeysaan ñoom it saa yi ma defee content dañ ko dee mun a wàccee yóbbu ko si seen YouTube channel bi ñu gis ne suñ wàccee suma content si yóbbu ko si seen YouTube channel bi duma dee complain duma dee wax duma dee claim copyright ñu feel ne ok defal naa leen jugal ñu bëgg a maa delloo jugal defal naa leen taranga because tey munoon nañoo dog suma vidéo si ak kuy dog suma vidéo si sax ma ñëw rek copyright wala claim ne wàcceel suma vidéo because am naa every right pour def ko but again ñu gëstuma rek moo tax daf dee baax pour ñu di gëstu wante because maybe amul luñ ma fay but at the end of the day seen YouTube channel bi yëpp Aji's Corner la Aji's Corner Trend Gambia saa yi ma eewoo dama dee gis suma kanam bi ba mu jéggi dama dee jéppi suma bo Trend Gambia ñoo tax ma bàyyi di seetu parce que dama gis suma kanam bi ba soona ma wax du from Trend Gambia thank you very much and guys amul lu ma leen fay. It's been a hard year for me, a split of one of the most painful year of my life to one of the sweetest times of my life. One of the painful moment and year of my life in June ñi ma yàgga di toppa xam ngeen ne suma mère bi dafa gaañu ma ñàkk suma yaay in June mu metti woon torop ndeysaan waaye yéen a fi nekkoon pour delloo ma suma doole wan ma ne hey aji ñun ñu ngi fi ngeen nekkal ma fi so tey suma waree toog ndeysaan ba war a amee time of 2 months time of dinaa leen dama to be honest I'll just why dinaa buddi post it's just not I'm not gonna fade away like yéen am ngeen aji ma mënumaa dem bam jeex yeah ngeen baal ma na dama soj miin naa soj bi moom ñu seet Miss Jobiz nag tey moom tey comme nu ma ko waxee tey bési kala jula la Miss Jobiz na soo gisee Miss Jobiz neex ma dama dee mun a gis suma boppa si Miss Jobiz because she's the bubbly type comme moom dafa hyperactive and man noonu laa mel I tell people there is never a dull moment with me everywhere you see me I'm happy behind closed doors I can be like the reserved type but when I'm comfortable with me is what you see is what you get so this is what I see when it comes to Miss Jobiz dama dee over gis suma bopp foo ko gis rek mu ngi manière mu ngi xam nga rek I love that about her te Miss Jobiz da man maa woon day war a am jigéen te jigéen conversation xam nga lu ma wax rek it's high time dama dee bëgg a am fii jigéen ñi ñu toog waxtaan yaatal leen ñu mun a ubbeeku about society lii xew si society bi mu nekk jigéen boo xam ne ndaw boo xam ne si aar bi la bokka lu bari gis nañ ko fi coow li mu dal ko fi te waxtaan bi dafa neex de xam nga kan moo war a mboote waaye teg leen fa seen baaraam mu am album launching bu saf boo xam ne tamit mu ngi war a ñëw nga gis ndaw ba mel ni Miss Jobiz first job ñu ne déedéet mu ne waaw mu ne déedéet yaa def mu ne defuma def nga mu ne moo def defut mu ne moo def mu jël répp endu ko hey nekka jigéen te nekka si aar bi dafa métti naa de xaw ma ndax xam ngeen ko waaye most of you men you know it because some of the shitty things that happens in the industry du leen dee dal la dee dal waaye man duma dee dal to be honest because man góor yi ma yëpp tamit bariwul because xam nañ ne kii dof la kii dafa piit man damaa ñëw takkal live man takkal leen live xam dama bëri doole di ngeen mën na ma yéen soo li mën na mu yal naa bakkiti yéen wax leen ne doole mën na ma yéen keneen dafaa ñëw sa ngeen ne ko mënuloo ko comme Aji Scorner yéen xam naa leen da ngeen waane Miss Jobiz, if you're there, please send a request. Hey, Aji, Yangi lost the Miss Jobiz for real. Yeah. Comme li ma dee wax rek man Aji Scorner góor ñi ñoo ma dooleel. So seete Aji Scorner behind all the admins are men. Amut kenn koo xam ne jigéen la Aji Scorner. Te dama dee wax ne góor ñi dama leen dee ñaax góor bu fi puus jigéen bi éega fam war a éega. Da ngeen bari saay seen biir na xaafi population di góor bi. No. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Aji yang mute. What happened?
Kalla. Ha, perfect.
Lama fok ne man la di. Fit ba dafa dem.
You glowing.
Baby.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Baby.
No, you know what? I love when you come to this platform because like I pick up other people's energy. Te man dama open come yo. Like we're just everywhere.
Mo tax ma ne la Aji may ma. Bés bi ma am ak yow live dafa war a nekk bés boo xam ne maa ngi pare ñu am live bu ma jël dee boo xam ne maa ngi
mais naa la suma mobile bi jël
give me this
3310
may ko rafet
3310 now 3310
ma la fi war a dama bëgg a upgrade yaakaar
Assalamualaikum guys. Again, welcome to Aji Scorner. Come to Moko Don Wahe. I love it when I have women on this platform because I'm a day feel platform bi degala sorry man but platform dama feel the platform bi jigéen la man dama bëgg di ñaax jigéen yi di fight ak jigéen yi so having Miss Jobiz here I had Miss Jobiz before and I just loved it. It's one of the best hot seats that I enjoyed and from then I fell in love with her. Miss Jobiz ma bàyyi la yow nga nuyu askan bi tey ñu déema dugg si biir waxtaan bi tey nag Miss Jobiz tey dinañ am waxtaan bu neex yow dama la namoon du yow
asalaamaaleykum maa ngi nuyu képp ku ci seetaan live bi xarama jomp ma dem nuyu sama mbokkay di xarama gis ma baat bi asalaamaaleykum baani Gambian dégg nga ma ne di
Ibadi Mandingkol
ndamul ya asalaamaaleykum baani Mandingkol kontaan naa alla gaalo fangolom de Miss Jobiz binta la bale jang ni Aji Scorner bi kaca du nga be yàlla la
waaw dafa ne
abadi yàlla
dafa ne xam nga lu xew Miss Jobiz
first of all yow loo wax si
wala ma ne la you glowing
te xoolal suma raka bi moo ma defal
raka
kii moo ma defal
raka may naa la Aji Scorner
jëlal jël naa
guys again ma apologize see late Miss Jobiz tamit ma apologize to you because errands yi ñoo bari so waaye gars yi duñ dee mind sax comme que ñëw ne rek duñ dee mind Miss Jobiz tey bëgg naa ñu am waxtaan bu am solo waxtaan bu boo xam ne comme gars yi man waa Aji Scorner dañ dee am yaakaar si man moo tax dañoo ñëw ne ma indil artiste bi because dañ dee feel ne man maa dee mun a waxtaan ak artiste bi ñoom ñu am déggin boo xam ne dañ ko def dee mun a laal seen soo ñi dañ maanama yeah so Jobiz again gis nañ fi ne ndaw nga jigéen nga nekk si aar bi gis nañ ne yaa ngi jógee from like it was a roller coaster ride te gis nañ yu bari di xew because tey di nga ne dama mind suma business wala dama du dugga si waxi jàmbur waaye liy xew si media bi liy xew si ron suma maas yi dinañ gis si media bi dinañ xam si ron lii suñ affaire ñu toppatoo lu du suñ affaire bi dem Jobiz tey mu nga nekk ndaw boo xam ne yàgg nga si aar bi nga donki éeg ak wàcca ama easy tool be yàlla ne sakatuma ni mu musooti ibe doku wala in a place where me yàlla ko kewal is dominant by men we wanted to know yow being as a Gambian musician, a young woman working in an industry Bialonko is male dominated. Tell us a little bit like about the wall of being a female in a male dominant industry, because we all know that the Gambian music industry is dominated by men.
I think the wall itself, is a man's wall, but it won't be nothing without a woman. Right. Yeah, so it's crazy to tell you the truth. Like it's very, 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 very crazy. But yo, nit ki danga am jom, xam sa soxla, xam lila yow li tax nga yëngu ak lila yëngal. Man nag li tax ma yëngu mooy liggéey, li ma yëngal mooy liggéey.
Miss Jobiz loolu am na understand nga ko dama bëgg nga bul woori naa la indi bul woori Miss Jobiz comme ñu bari ñun duñ dee understand comme aar bi en bum àndal because dafa àndaa en tey moo tax dama dee wax ne yéen soo leen ñëwee yéen a fi war a toog pour xale yi war a mun a xam ne because mool kaal tool jëlee ka foko lafta ka kele ko Miss Jobiz or ya miracle it happened like magic ima long Miss Jobiz fa sino tale fa domor tale fa like they don't know underneath like what kind of wall you guys live in, because what we always say is what glitters is not gold. So in your own understanding laftale you break it down the load you carried as a Gambian musician, as a female musician in the industry. Take us on a roller coaster ride of the load you carried from the beginning to today, because I will take you back to the album launching. Walatna, pour molia lonko, ye doko pour February 3rd, ye nana. Amante ko February 3rd just happened February 3rd. You worked so hard. And sorry to say this, you worked your ass off to get there. So people to know that I want you to take us deeper, like the road that you carried to take on for you to be here today.
Yeah. Aji nga fola no mba fola la kotenke. Ndema wuli dorong and I be on top now. Meta do kuala la manke biti. Like nka mo le dol ka foko like the most underrated artist is Miss Jobiz. They know. Like cause yajele nga date dame. Meta denki lo la manke beat. Yeah, what you do from nka skip like the atodum nga dati wato min nko for base skip nka feel like I don't think it's all important to people. Yeah, but maybe ento yemoy wato min na kaka nga post. But I've been in the game like forever. Ndebe like I started doing music itself since 2011. 2011 na fanga ngana first record ke. You can understand it. But then now first record, from that first record, nka minke wala mkata cypher so little. When my brother introduced me to Killer Ace, I started going to the cypher shows like nkatale bito dinna. I was rapping back then, so nkatale bito dinna, and I rap Nico cypher became at Westfield ngata Westfield. Joshua ngata Joshua. Serekunda ngata Serekunda. It's like every cypher show nkatale. So that's how I make a name for myself in the like I don't know in the cipher in, let's say, within the hip hop area. Let's say I would just say that. So from there, me I struggle kind of, and I started writing. I wrote a lot of songs. So one thing about me, right? I don't think I am too big to listen to people's opinion and then to be taught by people. Even when you're younger than me, you might know something I don't know. You can understand it. So like I was writing, but I wasn't too sure. You can understand it. Like this poetic X, and then somebody like, okay, I want you guys to go through what I've written and then tell me your opinion. So Nintana J, like they were so impressed. So impressed, like you were young and then you're writing all this. I'm like, is it cool? They're like, yeah. But sometimes the guy how about you change this one? Yeah, twist to 10 and 10 and 10. You know, I'm like, okay, no problem. And then I go ahead with it. Yeah, yes. It's more like every 2 days, and then I'm like, yo, bro, and then sometimes GNA the smoke doctor. Yo, I started from way back. It's like I'm young, but I'm cool with the old folks. You know what I'm feeling? So from there, that jump open mic. Now my fan ko open mic is introduced. So ni mo kada aba nka dodge la nak nka dodge la because even though na broad alafta for music okay, but ako nyal ko ngala karam mo. Ako nyali pareta. I'm gonna support you. I don't care what anyone says, I'm gonna be with you. You can understand. But nka dodge la ngara. So I am with several times. There's a time that many fans video.
Who would have thought like you have to go through all of this to sit here today?
Manyay fans, because mama bugorang ita hanak mahal, man da lama jump break, muna mo oh Jobiz, yun ba lo? Ay mayoni, sit, never full na yun, muna ko sit bitik pi, muna man yun, sit bitik bi three, since what time? But 3.
Yeah,
they whoop me, man. They were dora. I'm confused. Like my dad is not in support of it at all. Yeah, I guess. Man, do my way. Man, it's more like my mother's side, you know, about my dad's side, and now, yeah, it's just my para, my rule. But then I still love this. Yeah, like despite so much dore, I'm gonna learn some lessons in 2 days, right? And then from there, luckily one time, around 2016, I met J Life. Yeah, I'm not several projects. I'm not project at Negrofield at Kitamit. What is his name? I forgot the name again. Minka. I'm not Simauji. Yeah, that's Negrofield. And then fi si mustik tamit am na project. But then muy lulu do muji dap your door and then because man I'm too serious. I was very serious. Buguma chahan buguma kaf yu bari sax. I'm all about my work. And when you tell me like work is work, I think I'm still like that, even though I'm a happy girl, but I'm too serious. Yeah, I'm too serious. Ligay la, na don ligay. Busi darara. Yeah, I feel. And then when I met J Life, it was different. Yeah, I've heard your story, like you've been going through a lot. So, how about we do something? You do something. Are you sure? Because I'm doubt already. That's my daughter and then after, more lulu. So yeah, because I'm a young producer, and then you're young too. I think we can make magic together. I was like, okay, fine. So, but I wanted to know how serious he was, and then he was like, do you have anything in mind? I was like, no. Do you have anything in mind? Yeah. Then he started creating a beat. And then must add the vibe to the beat. That is when I made Benita. We made Benita that day at the studio. Ma am yakar bi ma ñibi ma ngi jump ma ne ma ngi yakamti ma wàcc school. I cannot wait ma graduate. Dañ pare exam rek ma ne ko ne bro dama bala nga génne ma song bi. That's how yakamti I was. Then yeah, after Benita 2017 lañ ko mujjé génne. Yeah, the beginning of 2017. And then the rest is magic.
Miss Jobiz I'm not solo torap, and for people to know, you're sitting right now in Dakar.
Yeah.
You're in there for an award. So I think that it is so special for us to have this today, because it would take us through this journey of the album launching. And I'm so, to be honest, I'm so proud of you. Miss Jobiz, come numa de wax rek, niti, I think that people respect you more if they hear the shitty things that you went through or you're going through. Because like some people think like that, like the Rome was built in a day, and when it does not, it was not. So that's why I just want man mayo didn't chit chat didn't woman to woman talk. I think this one would be special, and I'm so glad that you're here on my last day of this year where I have to take a time off. Miss Jobiz, yow this nañ ne sa experience si industry bi maybe ñun dañoo gis wala dañoo dégga moo tax ñu ne it is good to be hearing from the horse's mouth, and I'm so happy to have you here. Moo tax dama dee wax ne he say they say borom na ko ñu explain na ñu ko yow si industry bi yow gis nañ ne yow wax nga fi ne you went through a lot, you even took some beatings to be where you are today. Te so tu nekkoon ne fii Europe la ñu ne child abuse tey boo ko fi child bi waxoon parents am bi dem si giri bi yow si sa experience dañ bëggoon a xam yow among all the things that you said ne moom nga go through lan moo la inspire loo xam ne that keep you going and you're like no, I'm pushing until a day like today.
First of all, I would say my mom. Yeah, my mom keeps me going. I so much want to make my mama proud. To tell you the truth, because man, anything I go through, my mama knows. Yeah, duma dee hide anything from her. Some am na yéenay moom dam ko dee nuba, but man suma amee naxar sax suma yaay moo ko dee njëkk a xam daf ma dee rus. Like we're so close. Dama kaf ak moom dam koo tooñ danga dégga ma naan ko ne yow si village bi nga jógee yooyu yëpp naa ko wax ma naan ma ne waaw ni nga réew moo tax eewuloo dina ma wax yooyu.
We're sorry guys, dama soj ngeen baala ba aha.
dina wax loolu yëpp but daf ma dee rus tamit si pet yaa ma understand ndaxte ñeneen nit ki su la joxee cër bu ëppa danga ko dee rus bu doon xale sax danga ko rus yeah, so sometimes su gisee dafa gis suma kanam bi ni mel rek danga gis mu puus suma raka bi ndaxte mooy waane mbay moom laa dee gën a wax suma I'm very open to my younger sister danga dégg mu naan ko ne suma doom bi nu mel neexut ma mu ne xam naa ne she's going through something but mu ko lock in because man I don't like spilling my business out like I'm too deep very deep duma dee bëgg a wane the side like okay I'm weak nah I don't like that and I don't like putting my business out there yaa ma feel because nit ki like loo jox nit ñi rek noonu lañ laa xoolee if you show them that you're happy you're a happy person if you show them that you're sad if you show them that you're depressed you're depressed here and there so like sometimes I don't think it's necessary me giving room to people pour ñu am liñ maa wax I know like loolu du ñàkk daal dinañ la wax lu nekk but then I just give a dead air and then I go about my business but my mom she knows everything and so they may to that they them to an extent that she will call me and be like laftalenga kacha I'm like okay ade go ma wanne ibi ma bokan na mo debe kiri afonye ndela mi ba mat afonye and then sometimes I'm like and then I start whipping like I am hurt. Like I am so hurt. Sometimes I do hear people say a lot of shit about me from the people I don't even expect. I see like people turn their back on me, like the people that I love so dearly. Yeah, I feel people that I feel like okay, Komki means a lot to me. You're so special. I just send problems. I'm gonna because I feel like yo man if I'm down with you I'm down with you I rock with you yo lu la naxar man duma ko nangu te man dang ma ko def but yo su la dalee I don't know how to hurt people I don't know how to betray people yaa ma feel man soo ma defaralee leen na lu baax dama la ko dee xoolee ba faw yeah and a lot of times dama dee wax ne yow yaa maa def lii yaa ngi gis bon man ama xol boobu noonu toroxal nit yàlla mayul ma ko te yàlla mayul ma mbokkatam buy toroxal nit yeah so anytime like nit ki def dara dama dee toog yoga like yo if I did this to you how will you feel like noonu laa dee seete everything that's why I don't like hurting people yeah I don't make the wrong move first. Never. Because I'm not in them how you will feel. So, my mom be like, kay ma wax la leena. Mu ne nit ñi dinañ la sonal waaye duñ la musa mun xam nga lu xew yàlla mayut la xol boobu noonu mu ne jàng naa loolu man yow di nga ma rey tey sax jam ma and then ëllëg nga ñëw soxla ma I'm with you. Yeah, suñ ma gisee ñeneen da nga dégg yow waxuñ la nga bàyyi kii yow dof nga nii ak nii but it's not like dof la or anything. Ama de wax ne nit la xëy na I give them room to change but if you don't change too dama xam ne yow yàlla noonu la la bindee nii laa la xoole like I cannot change you. Yeah, so it's crazy, there are things that they make me so emotional. That's why I don't really like talking about my thing. I just feel like, let me just go wild and be
Miss
happy.
Jobiz, let me tell you something. When we just started, I said ne man nit ñi ñoo ne am yaakaar si man. Feel ne comme artiste bi am na lu mu war a wax te aji war naa mun a waxtaan ak moom. Te man dañ ma la dénka ne ma aji ma ne naam dénka naa la Miss Jobiz jigéen nga muy jigéen te am naa yaakaar si yow. Miss Jobiz démba man dama de wane aji what you see is what you get. Man munuma fake it. When I say things, say things, you either like me or not like me. Yesterday, I was on the phone with someone that knows you and know me. And I said to him, I had a show with Miss Jobiz, but I think the hold on so many things you're having, she needs to talk about it. And when I'm manako, you didn't know small platform, damalende wahne. Man, deg look at la, said look at la. This na muna am so agyo, ma tek show bi. Duma setana so bi wa dina analyze linga wa I felt like when we had the hot seat, there were so many things that you had the platform to talk about, and I asked. You held on to them, and I saw a week later one hit. I was like, oops, okay. So reaction was cold, and I saw through 3 months later another one just went like a bombshell. I was like, blind me. Why was she holding on to that? And I asked this person, and he said, she is like that. She is not the open type. And I said, sometimes it's not every time. A person needs to open up because you need to, you need to let it out. So I was like, I think it's high time for people to know, because I watched a show recently with a guy, I can't remember, I think it was Gum Vibes or something. And the way you were responding to the questions, I'm like, that's what she did to me. That's what she did to me. Miss Jobiz, I'm gonna be today like here. I'm gonna say say it like your mom. Ngakacha. We need to talk. We seriously need to talk. Seriously. Like, we definitely need to talk. Because you know what? You are an icon right now in the Gambian music industry, where women are going through a lot. And me, I can tell you, they don't try with me, but they try it. But it's like Dugal Pyong, why I'm gonna key a sangaratal, Mob Dofla. Yeah, I'm Mob Dofla. So this is where, man, I don't have to go through a lot, because you're like, you know what, I'll move it. But man, I'm like, ah. So this is why I said definitely we need to talk. So today, yo, Miss Jobiz, yaa ngi toog foo xam ne tey maa ngi ko wax tey am na xale yoo xam ne dañ laa xool ne te la taka kele ko Miss Jobiz Ibe Sirin Dame is Dakar. Not every female artist had or have the opportunity to sit where you're sitting in Dakar, waiting for 2 or 3 hours to win an award, or not win an award, but at the end of the day, go back home with that pride of your name being mentioned in another country for an award. Miss Jobiz tey yow soo amee loo xam ne yaa ngi ko wax ndaw ñi nga xam ne jigéen lañ ñu bëgg a dugg si biir aar bi, hey, ñun dañ fa nekkul waaye dañ dee dégga, te ñi fa nekka ñoo ko dee wax ñu dégga ko, te dégga naa ne da ngeen dee soona nekka jigéen si biir aar bi. Yow tey looy wax ndaw ñi nga xam ne jigéen lañ te ñu bëgg a nekka musicien wala bëgg a nekka si biir aar bi, sa fellow women, girls.
Aji, to tell you the truth, right? Man suma sañoon man tey suma amee doom mu doon jigéen def music. Yeah.
That's not right. Is it that deep?
Suma sañoon ma am doom bu jigéen to that music. Yenn saa yi dama dee toog ma ne like is this a curse or what? Yeah, ma feel tam ko dee wax. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm strong. I can do this. I don't need one thing. So don't like no. Buga don't artist, right? A musician or whatever you want to be. Buliakar can this industry there's no permanent friend, there's no permanent enemy. Yeah, Mafi. Today your friend, like your very close one, can turn to your enemy. You're like your worst enemy. And then your worst enemy can turn to your friend. Like this industry is very funny. Very, very funny. Yeah, I understand. And then sometimes like there are people that you talk to your business about. Man, one thing they don't know. Man, I talk to people like a business that don't mean nothing to me. What means to me, I hold on to it. I don't talk about it. I give you what you want to hear, and that's it. I don't tell you my business because there is no friend in this game. I said this one time. I said there's no friend in this game, and some people hold that against me and feel like, oh, you don't want to do. No, I'm telling you exactly what's going on. Like I have my own experience, and I know some things. Like, hey, yo, man, I'm your friend. You're spilling somebody's business to me. But then spill go to that other person. We're all looking at each other funny. Where is that loyalty? Yeah, I understand. Then man, I feel like man, I feel betrayed. Then I go to X and I feel betrayed. Like, where is the love? Don't
So
even
this
think about it.
betrayal, sorry, let me come there. This betrayal, was it both from men and women?
Yep.
Or it was just
Yes.
like from one
Yes.
specific gender?
Baby, yes. Yeah, I understand. But then it's not necessary talking about everything. But then it is from man and female. I mean, whatever, men and women. Yeah, mafia. Ha, Aji.
Miss
Anyway,
Jobiz, again, I would frame this question, but you haven't still answered my question yet. But what would so Miss Jobiz, it's not even a rumor, but you know, like when they say a 99% of a rumor or 90% of any rumor is true, and this is where everyone would literally say Miss Jobiz is one female artist that went through a lot. If we say went through a lot, dama dee bëgg a dee faram fàcce parce que man li ma wax duma ko dee ragal dama ko wax mooy you went through where male góor ñi ne vice versa, scratch my back, I scratch your back. It may fund deal nale, then may help with this. Or I need you to do this to me. Or like you're one of these female artists in the industry, because people need to know that February 3rd is a special day and people need to bloody come out and support you because you went through a lot to be there. So you're one of these female artists that rumor has it that you went through abuse. You went through men try to get under your pants just to get through to you, to help you with little things that they could just sit where they are and point a finger and get it done for you.
yeah.
As a female
And when
artist
they don't get
today.
it their way, they get bitter.
Exactly. So now if
They
you
get
say that,
bitter and go wild on you, try to frustrate you,
exactly.
sis.
So let
I'm
me come
telling
there.
you,
Now
like
if you say that suma ame dombu jigen duma nangu mu woy.
never.
This
Come
is
on,
where
take care.
people should know ne lolu mom nga experience be feel nga de mënuloo safeguard sa doom bu jigéen si industry boo xam ne loolu lañ koo def. Miss Jobiz mais ñu tuuti si loolu yow li nga went through, because comme ni ma ko waxee nit ñooy wax waaye boroma nga toog ci platform bi yow loolu naka la la make nga feel.
Gis nga man, I went through a lot and I think I'm still going through shit. Yeah, I feel. But the reason why I don't talk about a lot of things, dama dee rus suma yaay.
Ndeysaan.
Dama dee rus suma yaay bu baax.
Ndeysaan.
Yaa ngi ma feel. Bu fa kenn nekkut moo fa nekk. Bu ñëpp ñëwee mu fa. Yaa ngi ma feel. Am na yenn su ko déggee du ko neex. Lii moo tax may nopp.
Cër.
Yeah, waaye du dara. sometimes I want to talk about some things. Yeah, side the man do what that. Come how hurt I am. Daf ma dee wane ne noppil. Ma doore di ko war a nga dégg mu ne ma noppil. Bul continue. Yes, because the more I talk, the more I get sad. Man dama dee lock in my room like the whole day. Duma génna because I'm hurt. Like I get betrayal from people I love so dear. People I have so much respect for. Yeah, I guess then after the man talk, my hell out like I get confused. Like, okay, who do I trust? Like, who? Who should I tell my business? Who? You get confused. You don't even know who your real friends are. Yeah. So, suñ la xamul nag yaa ngi si jàmm. waaye suñ la xamee like it's like ñëpp a ngi bëgg a xam sa business. waaye diw sangam nga xam ne lii ma sax mu ma ooyoon mu ne ma nii ak nii. Sa diggante ak yàlla. And then aji man dama dee toog ma dégg nit ñi di wax about my business. They don't know. I don't think some people do recognize me like that because some think I look different here and there. Yeah, they're talking about my business and I was sitting right there. Yeah, déglu leen bañ pare. Ba am benn xale bu ñëw ne ma ne yow doo miss Jobiz. Didoo nga miss Jobiz de. Ma ne ko yeah, that's me. And then I give a smile and they were all like, yeah, but I don't have to tell them anything, man. Whatever, no one want to judge, right? However you think I am, like, yo, sa xel lim la jox si man, fine. Yeah, I understand. I don't have to clarify anything to nobody. I owe nobody an explanation. Yeah, people can think whatever
Miss
they think.
Jobiz li nga wax am na solo torop ba tey answer suma question waaye naa la wax ne gis nga
Are you gonna?
ñun mi dee nekk si media bi I think ne I spoke to you I think bi ma la doon buñ doon waxtaan pour nga ñëw si show bi I said to you ne people contacted me to say bring Miss Jobiz nga interview ko waati regarding something. And I will tell you one thing that will surprise you. Lu war tax yow nga first jump si after show bi ni man wax naa leen ne man duma dee laam-laame wax moo tax man aw ma xarit te wax naa leen ne artiste yi ñëpp muy góor muy jigéen ku génna ne aji moo ma wax lii wax leen ko du dégga because wax naa leen ko man soo laa am ak yéen soo bi roba jërëjëf su ma tegee gis Jobiz tams li nga ñëw tey ma wala fii nga teg fële muy góor muy jigéen because aw ma xaar ma jaar ak artiste moo tax nit ñi bu ñëwee ne bala ma nga waxal ma artiste bi sa xarit la ma ne non 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 soo laa am ak ñoom moo tax benn artiste góor ak jigéen du génna ne aji waxtaan naak man moo ma wax lii wala ajee nettal lii amut Miss Jobiz yow nga nekk benn jigéen boo xam ne si aar bi toog naa man aji jaaj fii laa ko waxee nit contact ma muy góor mu ne ma dafa am lu ma la bugg a wax call ma xaw ma ko ma ne ko muy man mu ne ma dama la bugg a wax affaire Miss Jobiz ma ne ko lan si moom billahi wallahi taala li ma wax su dee amut yal na ma yàlla xañ mbooleem lu ma bugg si àdduna billahi ma ne ko lan si moom mu ne ma dama ko xamal a lot ma ne ko I don't need to know billahi mu ne ma non li ma la bugg a wax lim doon wax si hot seat bi nii nii I'm like no I don't need to know I had a show with the lady and that is it she is gone I am gone te yàlla xam na ne after suma show yow yaa ngi nii maa ngi nii musu ñoo wax moo tax si li ngeen nekk dafa diib te góor la mu message ma randomly ne ma daf maa jaay sa story daf la xamal lu bari li nga doon explain fii li nga doon explain I'm like prof I don't need to know I don't need to know about somebody's private life because like you know what it does not benefit me amalu ma njëriñ understand lu ma mean so moo tax ma bugga pour ñu waxtaan because yéen te loolu yow rek la dal si artiste bu jigéen so moo tax yow mu war a nekk artiste boo xam ne tey mun nga mun a fas jom comme dafa mel ni yàlla moo def ne góor ñi ay na tamit comme ni ma ko waxee rek xam nga ñoom buñ ñu buggee joxuñ leen suñ bopp ñu ut luñ tuwisee ñëw si ñun Miss Jobiz again ma delluwaat si question bi yow tey loo am pour wax mboolem artiste bu jigéen doom bu jigéen bu bugg a nekk si aar bi yow lan nga am ba tey am suloo question boobu lan nga am pour wax jigéen ñi
bul yaakaar lu bari daal. waaw nga fas jom bu baax bu baax te another thing amuloo xarit amuloo benn xarit there's no friend in this game yeah loolu laa leen a wax if you know that there's no friend in this game you can be nice to everyone yeah cër mën naa nekk sa diggante ak ñëpp but they're not your friends aji yow bugguloo ma dem bugguma nga dem ana xarit like that like that friendship boobu noonu noo ko mën a waxee yow soo nekk di wax si man maa ngi wax si yow
mooy dëgg
so
Miss
yaa ma fi
Jobiz gis nañ
rek
Gambian music industry bi wax nañ ne it's too deep because moo tax I love the hot seat because it gives you the opportunity to come out and say like most of the things that you lot didn't have the opportunity to sit down loo xam ne moo leen dee draw back moo xam ne moo xam ne nekku di leen push or like the things that you lot go through, happiness, sadness, you have the opportunity now to sit down and have a chit chat about it or have a discussion about it. Miss Jobiz, wax nañ ne aar bi dafa deep. On naa fi nit sax interview ko mu ne ma dafa génn jox nit loxo mu ñibbi mu teg loxo bi si ngaam bi ñibbi ngaam bi néewi months mënut a wàcca yow as nit koo xam ne nekk nga si aar bi yow naka nga fogee ne noonu la diipee ba nga xam ne ku nekk sa bopp ak sa boppa wax nañ fi ne yéen da ngeen war a ñëw together under one umbrella ngeen future each other ngeen nekkal fa each other pour ngeen mun a push each other internationally waaye dem na ba nga xam ne man mi ci nekkal léegi sax gis naa ne diw sàngam fil na ne bu poussé diw sàngam kooku kaay puus ma gën laa baax la moo laa gën a am tur yow naka nga gisee aar bi yow as jigéen boo xam ne yaa ngi fa léegi te am na ay jigéen yu fa nekk because boo ko seetloo jigéen yu bari ñu ngee bàyyi wala give up ne mooy dëgg
aji man blame ma leen at first I'll be like oh waruloo bàyyi dama leen text like yow waruloo bàyyi yow sanga nii ak nii even though I was going through struggles but then yow aji it went to an extent shit hit me hard everyone turned their back on me I see no one xam nga nu bu méttee man kan ñan laa gis aji nit na nga téye sa mbokka de
blood is thicker than water
sa mbokka na nga téye sa mbokka gis nga let me tell you one thing about your family right su méttee ak noo leen munti jotee suñ déggee tey ñuy wax si yow bu méttee ba métti ñoom ñoo la faa nekkal man aji amoon na jamono yu ma doon liggéey ak nit ñi ay nit comme man I am that person boo xam ne yàlla comme lim la war a may la laa may lu dul sa bos doo ko am
mooy dëgg
ma understand so daf ñu suturaal comme ni mu suturaalee nit ñi noonu same thing but ñun amuñ te métti na suñ kaw moo tax man aji doo dox nag place comme place nga dajeeg man
tamambaalu
yaa ngi gis maanaam not saying ñu ko like ñuy génn place di dem place dañoo dem tamambaalu or anything like that or dañoo dem doxi kese I'm not saying that but man pour nga dajeeg man place xanaa la nga wane ne place yi lekka laa dajeeg moom nga jënd lekka ndaxte it laa def a bugg a lekka yaa ma understand njóobeen laa duñ ma blame but aji ñun we don't have like that so man bi ma doon xale man du ma daan am mbubi julli ak yooyu noonu man du ma daan am yooyu yëpp man benn mbubi julli laa mos a am suma life bi ma nekkee xale ba ma mag ba mu furi after xale dañ ma nit su ma génn dem saliboo dañoo dem suma morom bi dañ ma ne yow doo ànd ak ñun yow benn mbuba bi rek nga am yaa ngi gis suñ ma ko waxee dama daan jooy waaye after si dama daan xee de dama dee dóor gaay na te yàlla mayoon na ma doole da xee rek laa mun dama am xol so moo tax lu bari dama ko dee avoid borom muy loolu noonu so suma yaay dama ko dee wax ne man saa yi ma waxee ne dama dem ànd ak ñi saliboo dañ ma dee wax ne doo ànd ak ñun ndaxte benn boobu bi nga am daf ko dee naxari yaa ngi gis man nag lii rek laa xam but dama dee bàyyi nit xel bu baax yaa ngi ma fiil ki la fa nekka like ki la éenee lu baax danga koo xam ku nga xam ne like mooy loolu noonu I'm not with you I know nit laa dama dee bàyyi xel yaa ngi ma fiil so suma yaay après si naxari ko mu ne ma ne suñ la ko waxee wax leen ne suma yaay moo daaxa seen yaay tooga so ma ne loolu laa daan use ku ma ne yow benn bu ko fi nga am ma ne waaw suma yaay moo daaxa seen yaay tooga so loolu laa daan use man I don't have and the shit I went through I don't want my siblings younger siblings to go through the same thing yaa ngi gis man bi ma nekkee grade 12 si laa dooroon di flop yaa ngi gis julli bu nekk damaa gis nit ñi di defar seen néeg ak yooyu noonu ba man suma junior school amuñ xaalis dama daan course because I did home science and that so dama daan course ma décorer suñ néeg bi toogu yu xar yi ma jël dara ñaw ko teg ko fa because I don't that's how I grew up it's like I've been trying to be independent on my own since I was way young dama daan jaay ndiir I sold a lot of things binti time boobu noonu after Layla to xadiri minti yuñ daan de suma maam yi daan jaay si élection dama ko dee buubi yëpp dama dee nelaw de dama buubi yëpp si élection ma dem jaay class minti tala I did all that yaa ngi to support my mom man suma yaay duma daan jël noonu si moom because amut man li ma lekk si mango moo bari li ma lekk si maalo yaa ngi maa feel so ñooñu suma raka yi comme yére yu ma am let's say I struggle to buy clothes for myself su ma ko use one time suma raka suma ne man bugga naa lii amuma ko dama ko dee jox gaay because I know how it feels suñ magee amuñ ko they will be like me yeah and I don't want that so te suñ ko amut suñ tooge xale rek la dafa toog ci bi ne man awma lii soo ne lekka nga ñun lekku ñun amuñ añ tey I did it before so I know te soo ko defee sa yaay la moo naxari so like because yow moom bëggul business am nekk out there ne tey ñii moom lekkuñ di tooguñ xale yi tii ji yooyu kenn bëggu koo dégga so I give them my clothes xam nga luñ ma daan wax dañ ma daan teg ne ma ne waaw yow moom loo am rek sarakay loo am rek sa mbokkay but when those people turn their back on me xam nga aji kanama fa nekkal ñooñu suma mbokkay rek laa gisuma kenn so I was like yo man I was gonna get fucked up they almost fucked me up in the head. Sorry to use this language.
Yeah, I just found out.
Yeah, definitely. Like I never felt like Musuma fault for that. Yeah, I feel that as a man, be everyone turned their back on me. Hanga nyanyone ko suma support system. Suma cousin yi. Ak suma rak. Ak suma yaay. Ak suma xarit bi Mario. Koku du xarit koku mbokk la. Ak suma DJ bi Viper si lu ma duga ñu duga si su neexee ñu ngi fa su naxaree ñu ngi fa yaa ma feel that's how I know my real people life taught me a lot te yéenay duma ko mën a wax da tey dangaa wax sax ñu ne si diw la nekk fekk nekkuma si kenn so that's why like wax neexut mota buguma wax bu bari yeah I feel like you know what let me just keep this to myself and I know what I know and moy lolu non like daj na de
Miss Jobiz that takes me like Lingawa relates to exactly most of the things that Sophia said when she came to the hot seat. And I felt her pain, and she said, this is why I left and decided to live in the UK. Miss Jobiz, with all this, against all odds, you still dare to say, I'm not giving up. So like somebody else would have said, you know what, F it, I'm gone. Yo,
Manela, suma yaay. Manela suma yaay. Moo ma teg mu ne ma ne dafa metti. Dafa naxari sa kaw. Di nga gis ñu ñëw tey dem ëllëg. Dinañ la sonal. Mu ne waaye doo musa daan. Boobu feel like stick. You see, my I Wally song is personal to me. Everything I said in that song, I mean it. It happens and I heard it. When I was writing I Wally, my younger sister was right there with me. I cried. To tell you the truth, I was weeping. Yeah. She came and gave me a hug, like, don't worry. Everything is gonna be fine. I was like, you know what? I went through a lot. Man, I did them to extend that I'm depressed. But then I still smile. Because Buguma moving me over. I don't man, I'm not a loser. Yeah,
We
my
fight.
feel. I'm not a loser. I'm a fighter, man. I'm a Virgo. Yeah, my guess. Man, go get a la. So, mo lo.
Jobiz,
Oye, naman yung joy fee.
no,
Sa
no,
aja mas tayo nyo dem
no, it's an
award.
award
Ako
night.
tayo po no
It's a,
joy.
yeah, I know it's an award night, but this is come. This is why I love having conversations like this. Ajisa Muma and I'm so glad she is a keen follower and part of Ajis Corner Mudego because man kuma have Miss Joby since 2016. Hamna ne man I talk about social issues legi la duga si Gambian music and suma de wax yi la dan gena di wax fofu la man nit gisee indi ma si Gambian music industry di feel ne kii li moo def mun na ko te su fi joy ne xëj na dina indi dara comme jigéen yu mel ni yéen daf dee am solo ñu toog ñu waxtaan ak yéen because Miss Joby aduna fa gudda tànka te comme ni ko waxee rek I always tell people we don't consider about other people's mental health especially yéen mi nga xam ne artist ngeen especially ñun mi nekk si art bi last year no it's not last year early this year I came out and did a video maybe that time it was not deep in I was not deep into Gam music scene. I went through like depression. I had severe depression. I had severe anxiety to the point that I was off social media for 2 years, for 2 complete bloody years. So when we all have mental health issues, but for a certain level, there's something that you're going through that not to local jail. You went to a point where muge affects
You know
sanity.
what? Yeah, and then you're like, you know
Yeah.
what? I've been nice for so long, and you know, and then come, ñu ko téye like mooy loolu.
Yeah.
Cause man, I'm a forgiver, despite whatever. Come, man, loma munti def, right? Dama mer, but then if you apologize, I'm good, I'm cool. Yeah, I feel. I think Lulu is my problem. Mother sometimes the talk, man, I guess my heart never lands. I don't land at all. Yeah, it's like
But you
this
don't
thing is
have to,
putting me into a
sorry,
lot of trouble.
you don't have to beat yourself over it. Gis nga ñun ku nekk yàlla dafa am ñun ñu bindee mooy sa sababu. Comme man dama dee mën a téye mer suma meree duma wax. Man when you see like when I'm angry, the whole world could be making a noise. Ma nekk di seet duma wax. Waaye am nañu ba pare ki ma merloo, I cut you off. Bu doona dama ko dee binda sa suma xarit bi ne I cut them off. But like yow xëy na mun ngaa mer nga cut nit off nga jëlaat leen. It's not that you don't learn. You're a forgiving person, and that makes you a better person, even better than me. So you need to know that about yourself. Yeah,
You think
me.
so?
Yeah.
They keep
You
hurting
see,
me.
yeah, if you don't forgive, you don't heal. If you don't move on, you don't heal. It makes you worse than a person that you thought you were, because this is not bitterness. We more than you amel each other hole. Because we just bitter inside. What I'm everyday problem. Every problem. So Miss Jobiz, again, moving on. We've seen recently young don't come starting the young don't want the young don't live J life. Just like for the J life at people even went to a point that we thought that if you guys separate, your career didn't affected mom his career is gonna be affected. But more on you, bigger have you are the tegusi bit be the way because he's just a producer. Yow ndax ba léegi yaa ngi liggéey ak moom oo nekkuloo di liggéey ak moom.
No, I'm not working with him.
Ok nekkuloo di liggéey ak moom Miss Jobiz coow bi bu mu jógee si internet bi gis nañ ne waxuloo yëguloo si defuloo si dara binduloo si move on nga jël nga ko ma cooli nit ñi wax nañ ba wax ne sax dem nga police waaye xam nga nit ñi dañoo wax rek ñun dañoo gis si internet bi yow tey ndax am na loo xam ne réccu nga ko ci ñàkkaa liggéey ak moom o si liggéey ak moom.
Réccu ma ñàkk liggéey ak moom. Never. I've never regretted it. Not even one day. No.
ndax yow bi nga demee ba nga xam ne bu dem nga ba gis ne ok fii am naa fi lu ma neex am naa fi lu ma neexut waaye ba tey bugga naa move on because I've watched you on that because I saw a short clip of you saying that I think it was time for you to move on. And I respect that. I respect when people say I think it's time to move on. Yo, ndax feeloon nga ne I was taking one of the biggest risks in my life because if we part ways, I might be fucked and my career might be fucked. Yeah, because people were like, she can't do it without this guy. At some point, did you have that fear?
I saw it when it happened at first. I had that fear. You know why? Because my self-esteem was very low. Yeah, it was very, very low. Mota manela ne bude yakar ni like too much. Bude just say yakar the context in it too much. Yeah, bahut. Yeah.
Miss Jobiz, a day like today, Monday ganane, you had to go back and record every song on that album. Was it an easy route pour yow nga def lolu, or it was ndax lolu nga def, and was it easy, and was it worth the sacrifice having to do that, or was it just a matter of fact boo xam ne it's like two adults? Because I can have an issue with what's it called again, Singate. I've offended Singate recently. That was when you guys went to Norway, and he picked his call and said, "Hey, Aji, they sent you something, and you went online and posted without asking me. I'm offended." And I said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah," and I took it out. But this was a conversation we had. Or was it deeper than this shit that I'm talking about?
I think. No,
Albomoji.
Gis nga man.
We're talking
Man
about the album, so we need to know what you did with that album.
The album, song yi man ko defar ma. It's hard, but it's easy as well. Because man I wrote my every song.
Okay.
So it's not
Nice.
hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's the other side, but not very hard. Yeah. Lu nekk aji kay mo wala leena. Gum la. Bu nangu nit ñi ñu frustrate la to an extent naan ñu seet su dul man du dem. Déedéet. Yaa ngi gis yàlla may na la lim la war a may. Mu may kii lim ko war a may. Yow mënuloo ko xañ teraanga moom it mënulaa xañ teraanga man mënuma J-Life is family. Yaa ngi gis su dul dara sax musoon naa ne. Naxariwut sa de. Ba tey naxariwut sax waaye musoon naa ne. Yaa ngi ma sax soo gisee like man ay wax yi wax fele bokkuma si waxuma maa ngi toog fi ma toog gis naa nit ñi di bindal lu nekk am naa ñu nga xam ne dañ ma jege ma xam nga like aji the funny thing right issues to happen here between two people soo leen mënut a wax seen diggante tejal sa gémmiñ because you don't know what I went through man képp ku ma explain what I went through more than myself.
I was thinking that tejal sar
No, I'm telling you, you cannot tell me what I went through. Yo, listen bit rek nga gis. Xamuloo listen bit.
Story la, yeah, you tell your own story. Yeah.
Yeah, man mala ko muna wax. Not so. So just say if you cannot say anything nice, you don't have anything nice to say, shut your mouth. Yeah, yes. Gis naa lu bari. I feel disappointed. But then dama di xam ne léegi diw daal borom xelam fala tollu. That's it. And I move on. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me. Dama di disappoint rek a lot of times. That also happen because man xam naa ne diggante ñaar su naxaree tey ñu jaar si man su ma ko mënut a defar I stay out of it. So if you cannot bàyyi mu jaala rek. Nga ne mënoon naa wax lii.
Loolu am na solo torop Miss Jobiz ñu bari comme dama la dee wax ne ñu si internet bi lañ dëkka man nag yàlla def na neexuma deret moo tax ma mandu suma koona laa dee nekka moo tax muy Aji's Corner dinaa gis dinaa dégga waaye inoo concern me not to be business waaw so Miss Jobiz gis naa ba gis ne nit ñi binda nañ ne Miss Jobiz dafa ungrateful waaw man na ngaajale de nga sila daro ganna business o mine nga folo ko mantara nunje nteje malo astata nyame malo people even messaged me constantly to say talk about it ha imagine me bekeri aji fiti diamu italiamu da konte every case ndela nyanda kata nga bulu bet nga kenna problem oti nte I have my own personal problems you don't know nte me sila ni fiti ta nga si ga kumbo what hour 1 hour be kumbo aji mene kate malo ko be fa
yo li nga wax ni man gis naa nit ñoo xam ne they're close to me and J-Life like ñu ñoree rôle ñun ñëpp su naxaree ay maa ngi wax seen diggante ñooñu noonu si boppam ñooñu ñoo njëkk a switch on me yaa ngi maa feel I saw when What's on Gambia posted, I saw them on the comment section saying a lot of things. I was hurt. Like, yo, Key, I deal with it. It's not like, come, you're not, like, I don't take part, but I see it. I'm the screenshot. You ne ma ko ne ma ne gis nga diw lum binda. Man, I got a lot of screenshots. Gis nga diw lum binda. Gis nga ki lim binda. Gis nga ki lim binda. I was like, you see, like I told you, there's no friend. There is no friend.
So, Miss Jobiz, do you think that you've been ungrateful to him? Do you feel like that?
J-Life, again, and I'm ungrateful to. Can fee Mugena on the internet. I'm ungrateful to him. J-Life, Duko Mustawa. Me and J-Life know what I can do for him. I know what he can do for me, but Mom Hamna what I can do for him.
Vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel. Nini nyoy wa? Kanya tam nin ko dege la. Mota man dama de bay nini nyowa. I think you ask. Nga ham. But they don't do that. I'm the number text. I'm taking my time. Dama de bay ñep hell. And then some si biir wax ñu ma laal ni. Dama la de may yow lo buga dega ma jox la ko. Nga dem fanano mom. Yo li nga buga dega harama may la ko. But what means to me, I don't talk to nobody about it. Yeah.
Miss Jobiz, yo dem mom ndeysa man tuti J-Life dorma. Parce que man J-Life mako gisee time boss mako gisee si status bi mu post man ko give Miss Jobiz her songs. So post WhatsApp dama comment give Miss Jobiz her songs. Every day. Hola, su ma ko lifine mo na aji please every day. So post dama ko de please give Miss Jobiz her song. Hola dama ko de har WhatsApp. Hola ni. Even dama ki J-Life mu delete son number. Ki dina jox Miss Jobiz song. Man how much? Just to annoy him every time he posts something because I'm so annoying anyways. Every time he posts something I'll be like and to be honest I'm not gonna lie
you need to take the hard way.
Exactly but there was a good relationship in there and to be honest man I just love annoying him so I just keep pressing the button give copy and paste every day give Miss Jobiz her songs well Miss Jobiz lolu am na solo torop because ñun gis nañ fi ngeen liggéey te man gis naa fi ñu bari binda gis naa ba gis ay producer sax di binda ku nekk di binda kele di share kele di nii kele di nele man dama dee wax ne comme nu ma ko doon waxee rek nekkuma fa woon xamuma gisuma dégguma man tey laa xam Miss Jobiz tey laa xam J-Life so am na yoo xam ne comme Miss Jobiz bu ngi wax depuis kañ laa commencé so am na yoo xam ne moo ci duggee loo ci am rek yow yaa ko si yóbbee Miss Jobiz comme a day like tey comme yow façon yooyu noonu buñ dee xew social media coow li bari yow naka nga dee mën a dundee loolu as an artist because Nancoo bi mu ñëwee si plateforme bi si hot seat bi wax na ne xëy bi lu mu dee bari social media bokk seetloo sa ay mbokka sa ay close friends daf leen dee jaral ñu create fake profile di la saaga di la attaque waaw Nancoo waaw
yeah, so and I'm like, and those are the same people that come back and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, this it's not necessary. This is you. Yeah, I understand. Say yo, ninga ma don't hold it for a long time. So bro, like just sometimes you can love people, but like hitting a distance line. Like the love will be there. But then nga distance up from them. Yeah, I understand. Do that man ama time of no di defante nit ki forever. I don't really have that time. I'm an issue. We talk about it today. I'm done. I move on. Yo, not so that's on you. I forgot about it.
Miss Jobiz, so do you really have to go back to the studio and sing every other song that you had done?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, you know I just called again Kodegi. She had to go back to the studio and sing the whole album again. What a nightmare and what a hard work. Get what support this artist today because it takes a lot for her to come back and record every other song and had to pay for all of this again. Bro, kudos to you. Like seriously, I would have said, you know what? Let me tell you something. a musician nekkul yow sax góor jigéen would have given up and said, hey, my career just ended, because they wouldn't even have the thought to do that or the energy or to say, come to go here, we part ways. This was my support system and this was it for me. I'm done. So I would say I'm super proud of you.
She's over. She's done. This is the end. You know no man yengalul ma. Aji man luma de yengal bari wu de. Sama xarit bi mën na naka sarta combat. Dang day gis nit ki xamuloo ko. Man lima de yengal bari wut.
Moy de.
Lima de yengal bari. You know sometimes nini like some people think man so ma classe wala nga ma this like ko lima de duga. Yow man lolu la de funny ak man. Hanga man sana ma de na xari.
How about Felix?
Fen rek ma
Wuliya.
Waaw comme yow yaa wax lii fekk waxuma yooyu noonu waaw dina la wax diw sangam déedéet yow it bàyyi yooyu noonu waaw comme mooy loolu waaye lan ngay fen nag su ma doon noppay daf ma deen xarit dangaa dégg affaire si su yàggee dama la seize wala bro dama bëgg a waxtaan ak yow doo bàyyi sa jikko bi dafa deen xarit dangaa dégg ma yow lii baaxut xam nga li nga wax du dëgg am la ko wax waaye comme nga ñëw ne Miss Jobiz nga xam ne dafa def nii dafa kirkap dafa lii tay kii la nekkal dafa dem feneen nii kirkap man yooyu yëpp du ma day yëngal
transe wu ko mu ne
yëngalu ma sarta ko mbaala li ma yëngal nag bari wut
waay Samba
telling you this man I'm telling you this yàlla ma nga parana moom
hey alkal folle ñaaman
hey I said it in my song.
Guys,
man, if you're not with me, don't tell me shit. Kana fanya nyadi. Birin chuk ite nyeje. Bin kana nyoni I said it all. Birin chuk ite nyeje. Wato bin kana nyoni kana fanya nyadi. Kana fanya nyadi.
I just want to do there.
Dance. Aji time bobu nonu ñun ku demoon fura. Sakira so taxawé ni xolal way ñi neexi so leen ci def dañuy bi dafa flex.
Guys, man li la dama about Aji's Corner because this was my easy artist. Then they feel relaxed. I tell them, you know what, it's Aji's Corner. Say it, do it how you like. Miss Jobiz, I'm not sure and to be honest, I just love the black in you. Like the bring out this feel, make up the talk, is glowing, is popping. Bro.
Aji, look at me, y'all. And look at me. Hold on. The dress me.
Hold on.
Oh, this is paining me. Mas mismo more than Aji, I wish I get you too.
Huh?
Aji, look at me. Aji, hold on.
Send me a picture. Send me a picture later. Huh?
Jinga. Yo, sumara ka juba have makeup ma. FK on the beat. Mama makeup. Wow. Dafa ma lo touch. Wow. Nga am awasin. Awu kuyate. Den dina ma jaalu yu rafet yi.
Hopuna.
Safula. Da nga gisu suma bag. Aji. Aji gisu lo suma balay.
Nganganya. Nganganya.
Aji harama pare. Maksud suma dal ba take ba make a pose
Mother yakam to Miss Jobiz because I pick up her energy. Like, you know what? I'm everywhere. Miss Jobiz, I'm not gonna play good if I want to send picture. You celebrate la because I'm having to have a young female Gambian artist who is right now in Senegal waiting to receive an award. It's just beautiful and it means a lot to industry. You join hands and celebrate you. See hard work, bigger def betay. You munla stand la chinyep them killing bugabuyo. And congrats to that.
We don't lose. I'm here to represent Gambia. Wherever I go, I make sure I represent Gambia to the fullest. I make sure they know that I'm from Gambia. Okay? Proud Gambians. You know someone if you know hey, you Senegal man. Hey. Do my Senegalese. You know, I like them. They're really cool people, but dama leen di wax ne man I'm from Gambia. I'm a proud Gambian. You know, they bi ma ñëw sax ñu ne ma ne yow lu tax ngay làkk soose ma ne gars yi ne damaa làkk soose Gambi laa jógee dama làkk soose waaw ñu ne ma ne waaye mais da ngay woy luñ dégg ñu nit ma ne waaw amul benn problème loolu mën naa koo def ma ne waaye foog ma represent mine first. I want you guys to know like okay ñun dañu am representative and then from there I can you know mën naa fly for nekk ñu ne balaa nga celebrate keneen celebrate home first. Now home you're doing this for us. From there you can do whatever. Then you're not top celebrate like wherever you go.
Comme ni ma la ko waxee rek tey moom ñun ñëpp ay bokk celebrate la so send a picture if it's late then I have to post it tomorrow but we will love a team Aji's Corner we would love to join hands and then celebrate you tonight and again congrats. Miss Jobiz, right now you're about to launch your latest album. Is one of the biggest achievement boo xam ne am nga ko si sa music career bi and I bet it's one of the biggest things that boo xam ne having to be a musician you've always dreamed to be there like February 10. So then Buga got tell us like everything loo xam ne moom nga doon ever done and what can you tell us right now about the album launching February 3rd?
li ma la na wax dama koo denca ngeen ñëw February 3rd gisal ko seen boppa balaa February sa album bi dina génn ñu déggal liggéey bi aji man si liggéey laa dëkka this is what I believe in yaa ngi gis dafa dem to extend that my dad give me a go ahead nit boo xam ne mooy loolu bu méttee suma kaw ba métti recently I saw my dad and you know like he was like hey man maa la jur my dad is like man maa la jur mu ne xëj na yàlla tey la doon xaar pour man ma gestu la lii la ma wax mu ne ma yàlla tey la doon xaar pour ma gestu la yàlla nii la ko dogalee xëj na yow aji yii yëpp su happenut man suma ko ma gestu waaye te yaa ma understand then I see the difference to tell you the truth yaa ngi gis ñaani ndey ak baay lu am solo la I see the difference yaa ngi gis yàlla andi na ma nit ñu bari ñoo xam ne tey ñu maa jàppale su ma ko fogee wut yaa ma feel so yéenay su la dalut yeneen yi luy happen
comme luñ dee waxee ñu ne balaa muy neex day métti wala yenn saay foog mu métti ba nga xam ne caalit nga tombe yàlla dafa fekkoon yàlla mu ngi doon jaaree si loolu pour indi la leneen loo xam ne bànneex la comme ni nga ko waxee tey rek neen macha allah loolu am na solo torop nga am sa waajur boo xam ne
am na benn dee bin bunka duma faate bin bunka bu cooli baree suma kaw moo ma kool mu ne ma siis mu ne ma ne don't explain yourself to nobody mu ne ma ne yàlla dina la ubbil bunta bi mu ne foo ko fogee wut fa la moo jógee maa ngi doon jooy yaa ngi because dama gis ne nit ñoo xam ne ñoo ma gën a jege ñooñu mun nañ koo defar mu nice ñoo doon topp lara shit about me ci yoo xam ne it's not even true just to make somebody smile you putting me down to put a smile on somebody yo we can celebrate both people yaa ma understand mun ngaa wax ne nii ak nii munoon naa gën a nice waaye dinaa wax ak kii I saw it gis naa nit ñi seen true color yaa ma fi suma ko ne ma ne maay sa baay man maa la jur mu ne ma ne baay du sànni doomam mu ne moom maanaam moom mi keneen la mu ne ma ne gis nañ fi yaay yu jur seen doom sànni ko mu ne waaye gisuñ fi papa bu jur doomam dem sànni ko
waaw dafa defante ñu
waaw ma dafa defante moom si defante la jigéen mu ne ma ne loolu musuta am man dinaa la mere waaye duma la musa sànni
am solo Miss Jobiz comme li nga doon wax rek ne bin bunka out of all people picked up her phone to say hey a sister needs me right now the littlest I can say would change a lot I think the Lord
I was like I was at the market because now man told bi mo yegu ma sali xew I was at the market so mu ne ma ne di nga am jàmm ju bari soobee yàlla xaw ma kañ la daal ba di nga ko am demal nga dem tëddi nelaw mu ne owuloo anybody an explanation mooy loolu
so Miss Jobiz comme album bi February 23rd. What more do you have to tell us?
23rd.
Oh, sorry, on the 3rd. Now,
Yeah.
Miss Jobiz, smapa on the 3rd la gañu wax naa la ko. So duma dee like on the 3rd. It reminds me a lot. So, but again, yeah, I lost my dad 3rd of February. So it's a day that.
Aji kita waxtaan jot na.
dafa war a dem waaye aussi bu ñëpp ak ba léegi ñu ngi dee kóol.
Waa demal nga ñëwaat. Man naa ñoom biig si ak singaate nañ fi nekk. Jogal. Dama wiiri woon ñu ñëwaat. So guys, you may miss Jobiz. Mu dem ñëwaat.
I love you guys. Bye. I'm leaving.
Demal ñëwaat. Wow, guys, you may miss Jobiz comme ni ma ko doon waxee rek mu ngi Dakar pour nekk foofu noonu pour album bi comme maa leen doon wax ne Big C ak nu mu tudda Singate Rice ñoom it dinañ join ci show bi ngeen baal ma nag Miss Jobiz Dakar la nekk dafa dem receive award so Singate xam naa mu ngi backstage moom it mu ngi xaar nu mu tudda Big C tamit mu ngi backstage mu ngi xaar Ibrahima si su fekkee yaa ngi foofu yaa Singate send a request Miss Jobiz dem na nag xoola tey last day Aji's Corner la so ngeen may ma rek ma indi suma guest ni ñu ñëw ñu waxtaan léegi fu mu nekk dañoo jël a recap ñu am yeneen Gambian artist ñu duga ñu waxtaan su nekkee ne Miss Jobiz dem na ñëwaat wala ñi fi nekka nu mu tudda kenn dina war a mun a answer maybe few questions yu man desel Miss Jobiz xëy na kenn si ñuy organise ak moom ñu answer questions si ñu waxtaan tey nag dinañ waxtaane tamit hot seat bi fi mu tàngee fi mu méttee nu mu neexee nu mu naxaree ma wax leen ne tamit dama soñ na ngeen baal ma dinaa leen nama nag dinaa nama di ñëw live di def suma nonsense si so xam naa di ngeen ma nama nag parce que ñeneen yaa ngi war aji duñ la nama danga bari affaire demal ñeneen di wax naa waaye aji yu neex yi juusi yi duñ ko amati so ngeen may ma rek ma isi biig si moom mu ñëw mu dugga si Singate dugga si baalale ma rek ma kool gaay xam naa ne ñu ngi seetaan ñoom it because so boo xam ne la tey moom ndeysaan ba na ko dina saf okkan mu ne dina ma rus sama sorry dina ma nama okkan maa laa raw yow ba na ko yow man maa laa nama yow rek lay nama Aji's Corner yow yaa ma de toppa aji dama laa nama every time sorry guys baalal leen ma de ma oo Singate tamit because moom it mu ngi ñu doon xaar waaye soj naa de dama soj ba yaaxu gis ngeen su ma sojee sax dama dee ñëw moo tax suma cancel so ñu naa why did you cancel ma ne leen waay yéen tamit am leen yërmande baalal leen ma so guys before suma boys yi boys tey ñu rey ma pak before suma góor ñi dugga si dama bëgg a yéen ngeen bindaangum what you guys like about the hot seat questions you like you will want to say sorry ma uyu Singate sorry sorry guys baalal leen ma xam nga ñun dañoo wax business so waru leen a dégga suñ business yi lii team la team work bi war leen a dégga team bi lu ñoo waxtaan kii moom mu ngi waaye dana léegi ñii di nelaw nii so ngeen baala ma num tudda Singate is gonna be joining us soon daf doon drive so he needs to park and come and join us so Ibrahima Sip xam naa ne moom mu ñu seetaan so I've got some questions for him maybe the rest of the questions yoo xam ne num tudda léegi ma xamal ma jaar maa suma gësi dof lu ñu dem nelaw parce que daa dóor ni tey si guddi bii ana gaañi okan yow rek a wax ne dag maa nama si hot seat bi so guys again wax leen ma lan ngeen a nama about Aji's Corner because maa ngi jël a time off bloody hell, 2 months time off is a lot. But again, comme ni ma ko dee waxee rek, it is necessary sometimes to take a time off from social media. Do things that you love, busy with your life. Comme ni ma ko dee wax, I'm young and I've got a life. I've got things to do. When important things calls, we have to stop and dem def suñ def dellusiwaat. Te nit yi tamit dañ war di xam ne like my life does not based on social media. Comme dama dee wax all the time, I've got a lot of things yoo xam ne dama ko dee def behind closed doors. I get busy. Moo tax duma dee mën a ñëw live every time, all the time, to come live all the time. I can't do it. So let's say, no, even most of the time I come live once a week. And sometimes dama dee war a ñëw live, so something comes up and I had to cancel the live, then ma ñëw basically def li ma def. So comme ni ma ko waxee rek, it's not like ne dama dem. Dinaa buddi post. I'll be writing. You know what? And paos, comme ni ma ko de wax Aji's Corner du benn nit. I've got paos tamit mu dina buddi ñëw. Dama may sa vest bi sama vest bi dañ ma ko may Trend Gambia ba ma ko jox as a gift, so it's for me. So vest bi sax dama ko war a may sax de balaa maa dem, waaye dama ko mën a may bii bàyyi leen rek ma dem may ko sama boyfriend bi bàyyi leen ma dem may Hansit bàyyi ma may sama vest bi sama far bi. Maa ngi call Big C waaye amaguma ko. He might call me as soon as he gets to pick days. Singate mu ngi park because mu ngi drive and he will join us. Comme li ma doon wax rek, maybe paos di ngeen ko gis muy buddi def live here and there. Because gis naa ne yenn waa Aji's Corner si keneen dee def live da ngeen dee wax ana aji hey aji moom kenn nekku si page bi, man amaam ay admin si page bi ba pare. Sometimes again when people send me a message, maybe one of the admins ñoo dee ubbi message bi ñu read ko, suñ ko readee because the message is already been read, man readuma message bi. People was like, so posted that, Aji, did you read my message? No, I didn't get to read your message because Aji is not the only person on this platform. I've got admins on this platform. I think the people do forget that most of the time pages yi ni du nekk ne benn nit moo ko dee run. I've got people on this platform ñoo xam ne xëj na man most of the time if I'm busy doing something or leneen comme dama ko dee wan everything that comes on this page dama ko dee mën a gis, waaye xëj na time bi ma am time pour reply ko man awma time pour reply ko, keneen ubbi na ko read ko waaye reply ko mu ngee bàyyi pour man suma ñëw ma reply ko. But to be honest, all the replies are done by me because dañ ko fa dee bàyyi ma reply ko. But again, it does not have to be ne man maa dee reply. But I always tell people, be careful what kind of messages you send because Aji alone does not get to read the message. I'm not admit you have ñoo dee read messages. So please. So guys, num to the comme ni ma ko doon waxee rek, sorry dama doon read a message. February 3rd mu nekk Miss Jobiz bisam. February 3rd is just right at the corner. Gis naa ne dëgga media outlets yaa ko support. Gambian musicians say all they need is the support, the love from you guys. You share here and there, and I think that the little that we can do is buy their tickets and then them support go. She have worked really hard to achieve what she's doing. That album launching in February. So the least you guys can do is get a ticket and go support the young lady. Jigéen yu bari ñoo nañ fi si hot seat bi, jigéen yu bari ñoo nañ fi waxtaan ne industry bi they're not supported like how men are supported in the industry, and I think it's a little bit unfair and it's a little bit biased and it's gender biased because man do complain. Man, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think the man, I've got it the other way around. Man, I've got more men supporting me than women. And but online, yes. But suma gini, na man muna just the more women that will support me outside, come suma get social with people. Sila they have the okay, oh my God, negative jigeni tamit they may support. But maybe hey na jigeni bari tamit hey na do they want to interact with me like men? But to be honest, man, I've got the support from Gambian men. Man, go to the support. Queenie Yola, Yo Yaba Sisi. Oh, thank you very much. Man, that I'm all complain to Gurni. you guys support me, and every time madam see my page me and I look at my analytics, I do see them men support me. Like the amount of men that watch and follow me and support me is like this, and the amount of women is like this, because the page tells you like I've got more men watching, supporting me, and than women. So man, I've got less to talk about when it comes to that. And I'll be ungrateful to you guys if I am not, like, you know what I mean. So I just want to say thank you to all Gambian men and Gambian women who sits out there to support me and love and support, because it takes a lot. Sometimes I can just send credit and support me. Sometimes like I do see you guys fighting on my behalf on other pages, on other comments, and other links, other things that people share. Like it's just the love that you guys have for me, and it's it's not easy, to be honest. Pour talk 1 hour, 2 hours, pour gain di wax dafa metti, and wax ak society boo xam ne yow xam nga ne lii man ko ay suba problème bu naa jóg. Mama ragal problem. Really deserve it, my sister Aji. Thank you. So come look at the way what the family talk nyari hours the family test malen wahe. I am so tired and sleepy. Dipi suba I am running errands. The mouth war errands besona. So lol mota you late. So when I got home, the ma am put text my bag fat music camera me. And I had to change like quickly. So definitely it's not easy. Maybe yeah, dole ko def. Yeah, am you dole yo tek ka bena bigeda wadi. Sorry guys, mange called Big C betay pour mo jema duga senyo America. I think someone okay. Okay. Sorry. Singati. You are a bit nonsense and you are loved. Yeah, to be honest, you, if you have to love me, you have to love me for being like all you do trend Gambia kima you ne tisa de bude aji yo ya de ka Gambian bo hamne ka jomal Gambian si. And to be honest, I think you guys should tell me what you really like about Aji's Corner. You can say it on the comment section before Big Senior Axingate. I would love to know like some of the things that you like, some of the things that we should improve when I come back next year, because next year I think that we should be able to step up. I hate to be at one place. Man, I love to grow, I love to change, and I love to listen to people's opinion and what people think. And maybe sometimes I'll be thinking, oh, I'm doing good here. Fake people are like, no, Aji, we watch you all the time. I think you should step up here and there and there. So sorry, I don't even know. Sorry. Because Gambian, they had them offline. I can send my message. Aji, I think you should do this. Aji, I think you should do that. So definitely next year when we come back, I think we should be able to do something a bit different. But time today, to be honest, I don't really have the time to be doing most of the things online. And it's easier for me to write. It's always easier. You're the best. Thank you very much. Do you're the best. Do, to be honest, you're a keen follower of Aji's Corner. Come to sometimes somebody just been that about Aji's Corner. So when I see comment section, I look at it and I saw people from this platform are there fighting on my behalf, and I'm like, Hanaki, like nobody just do their fight with Aji's Corner, but nobody want to keep from that. They don't want to keep them because you. It's just the love. Like I've got. Most of the time it might be men, it might be women, and I've seen like for the first few months I've seen where men and women stood for me, like they stood for me and they fought for me, they fought on my behalf, and they said things on my behalf, and I saw people even attacking people on my behalf, and to be honest, man, Big C maybe might join, Singate might not join, but I just want to take this moment and say thank you to each and every one of you guys. I love you guys endlessly. And more than I feel they come sometimes I'm like, okay, the little that I can do is maybe send some of you guys, well, make sure that some of you guys music begin love better get my follow and get you a ticket and say, hey, you know what, go support your Gambian artist, go the most thing I like from Aji's Corner is you really promoting Gambian artists. Oh, bless. Am I? think I'm trying. I think I'm trying. Oh, Singate is here. Singate, if you're ready, please send a request. Big C would join us. I make little recap and quick one before madam. The feeling is mutual. We love you. Oh, Amy, you're Amal Balawa. I've seen the young mom. You've supported Aji for the longest. Amy, when I talk about social issues, you're there. When I talk about Gab music, Amy is there. Like, and when I'm sick, Amy is there. When I'm tired, Amy can tell you. When I'm online, and she would like, Aji, you need to rest. Aji, go to sleep. I was away for almost 5 to 6 days. And I'm tired. I am so tired. And I have a busy weekend. Like from this morning when I woke up, this being they're gonna need it. And I still have like Amy, or you will understand. I'm from a storage to take stuff from that storage. And this night, all those stuff from that storage, I have to pack. Like, bloody hell. I've got a lot to do when I go off this camera. And I have a hair to do. Just got some nobody. Safi had to quickly gel my hair for me to come on live. I've got a lot. Like, guys, and to be honest, I was with family for the last 6 days. So when I'm with my family, and when I'm with family, I try to separate the two. When I'm with my family, strictly my family. No matter what you want on social media, it needs to wait. Amy is a top follower. How's E? Oh, he said I should send him a request. Ejasi, send out a request. Can you connect? Yeah, Sinat, I think I can bring you. New life, when I send a request. He's okay. He's fine. I think he's out with Jalimadi somewhere. So I think they're hanging out. But he's fine. Singate, my friend, Singate. Oh, I'm dead one.
Aji.
Yes. My favorite person.
Hello?
My friend Singate. Yes, my friend Singate.
Nah, I shouldn't be here in the first place. You said 8 o'clock, now it's 11 o'clock.
No, you know what? You lot were meant to join me, but none of you even contacted me.
I contacted you to find out. You said you're gonna call.
No, but
it's 11 o'clock.
wait. We don't need to argue. Wait, just give me a minute.
You get me.
Hi.
You get me. You get me off. You get me off traffic just to.
Well, Gawa, we need to have a quick recap.
Let's do a quick one.
Oh, join us now. Thank you. Bye bye. Singate, wait. Before you argue, you look so fresh. You look chubby. Who like, bro? Sit down. I need to. Like, something is not right. The last time I saw you, you were skinnier than this. What is going on? Let me look at that face.
Anyway.
You want to get to authentic?
My boy, my train boy, my talk about last year. Nama na don Gambia. Artist in your son, the marapa. Duma am nela bu correct. Duma train, leka on time. This time, I said no. Me first.
No, but seriously, I can see the difference. Yeah. Like, you look chubby, you're glowing. Like, no. My friend Singate is different today.
Whatever. so that's
Singate again. Big C is joined. I just spoke to him. We're just gonna have a quick recap about me taking a 2 months time off and having to come back in March. You have been here through this journey with me since we started, and you have been on the hot seat. We just wanted to have a little chit chat about Addis Corner. So before Big C comes in, I just wanted you to tell me what you like about Addis Corner. Tell me what you like about Addis Corner.
I like the fact that Aji is a conqueror. Aji is not scared. That I like about you. That's number one.
Problemo.
Like you just said dangabuga car. Car we knew it. Do they doubt? Yeah, always there.
Yeah.
So so that's one thing I like about you, and then it's one thing that one need to have, especially when you holding such platform like that. So you expect a lot of controversies, but also it depends on how you handle them. So I'm happy that you were able to handle them. Even sometimes you behave like a conqueror, but yeah, So that's one thing I like about it. Yeah.
So Singate, if you were gonna upgrade anything into 2024 about Aji's Corner, or with Aji or the platform, what would you have loved to upgrade, or where would you have loved to touch a little bit, maybe with Aji or the platform or anything? Because to be honest, I don't see you everywhere, but I see you on Aji's Corner. And to be honest, every time I need you, you're there for me. Every time I called you, you're there for me. And every time, like Aji's Corner is yours. So, like, if there was anything that you would like to change or touch a little bit, where would you think that it would be?
Yeah, I think so far so good. No by hell. Um, you coming in holding this platform, I think there is more good than bad. In a nutshell, that not everyone will like what you do, but I think also the larger platform to people to come and explain themselves where they couldn't have the chance to explain themselves. You understand?
Yeah.
And some of them comes in, they have this tetanus, this virus in their heart over 15 years. 15 years ago, 10 years ago, they couldn't voice it out anywhere.
Yeah.
But finally, they relieve themselves to say it on your platform.
Yeah.
Sometimes so many, the moment you say it, you feel like relief matuti. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that I have seen it happen. And also I have seen that people have misjudged a lot of artists, but when they came to your platform, people decided to know, okay, he don't misjudge them. Understand?
Yeah.
So they have the platform to explain themselves. At the same time, also some of these artists, people don't know them facially. Maybe they just add them. They don't know them facially, so they have seen them. And then get to hear the way we get interview. It's two different things. You know what I mean? So for me, those are the possible. But if what I want to upgrade, I wouldn't say there's a lot much to upgrade, to be honest. Because I think most of your questions, you're some of them around trying to find out what went wrong here. Get information from people that are close to that individual.
Yeah.
So I think most of the time you don't go out of topic. Even so people say, "Why only like artists about one person, about singer all the time." But sometimes I think, well, if it happens to be in your question, then I like it. Understand? So I think there's nothing wrong with that. So to upgrade, I think more or less next when you are coming after this two months break, you have to dig deep into the artists themselves, achievements themselves, but what have they achieved since they become artists. Not just to come and talk about their project, not just to come and talk about that they have been doing music for the longest, but what have you achieved being an artist? You understand? All those things have to come online, because I think sometimes they don't have to say, oh, I achieved this for them. Because I think people want to know that, okay, anyway, what in the long run, we have seen other countries, seen as they won and they have made this achievement in their life. They have made this. So I think that part is very important as far as the platform is concerned. Not just talk about send music videos, send concerts, send beef and all that stuff. Talk about something that will help them to grow as well.
Singate Lolu, I'm not solo torop. You are someone who came to the hot seat because so many people are like, oh my God, like you said, I said this and I will say it again. Do from Trend Gambia said, you've given Gambians something they don't know. Daga Jomal Gambians, in law hamne hamu komusu kodis, muneka hot seat be. And most of the things, most people like your motive is to pour jaxase industry bi your motive is pour yëngal industry bi yow as a Gambian musician nga nekk musician nga ba pare nga nekk koo xam ne ñëw nga si hot seat bi yow naka nga gisee hot seat bi as a show.
No, the name implied, the name already said hot seat. It doesn't say anything on that. The hot seat. So time so we say platform everybody so we say you boast is because of the controversy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And most of the controversy that I had from platform, it's not like you just say it out of nowhere. It is something that actually happened,
Yeah.
but it's because of no one talked about it. So you talked about it. So you know, when the safari has been there for the longest, you know what I mean. So I think when you speak about it, the fact that the majority of the artists and the majority of the audience how they take it. You understand? But I think l'union one industry near. Gambia is Gambia. I'm in one platform. We only have maybe one platform that is talking about that. You talk about other countries. Their own platforms are worse than us. You know, you have bloggers from different kind of bloggers talking about different things. I've been seeing it around Gambia. You have a few bloggers when they sometimes it wants to reply. Sometimes you just let them go. But as they say, every promotion is important, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You understand? If they say something good about you, people are blah. But when they say something bad, I'm not some artist that they love to do something stupid just to go to jail so that people can talk about them. You understand? You know, but that's not happening in Gambia. So I think for me, at my own personal view, I don't think so. Tanga Ben Safara. For me, you did more good than bad. Yes, you know, having the platform of artists, coming here, people seeing them facially like this. Most interview is just phone call interview. They don't even see the artist. So having community artists for people to have that direct connection with them face to face is something that we have to create more platform. You know. Yeah.
Singate Lulu, I'm not on the top. Singate, I have seen where a Gambian artist will have the new see platform this hot seat be explain story and what he went through as a musician and what he is going through, and literally few like weeks later he contacted me. 2 weeks, 3 weeks later I post the image here. Munema what's he called again? Mutankma, and he was so grateful there. Bim share a story. 2 people contacted him and decided to help him. And the same Gambian artist, they said, Dumatu Datura, Damade talk legi magis muge am promotions, muge am lifin. Like I've seen how his life literally changed because of his story that he shared on my platform. Naka nga gisee loolu, because sometimes I will tell you, an artist would come and share their stories, and it's not everything that I come. Moo tax dama dee wax ne xam naa gis naa dégg naa waaye li ma def àndut ak génn di wax di nettali lu bari. So basically yow naka nga gisee loo xam ne comme lu demee noonu yow lan nga am tey pour wax yeneen Gambian artistes yi nga xam ne tey war nañoo mun a bàyyi lu ñoo def ñu ñëw, because ñeneen media bi important si ñoom. They feel like that they can do it without Aji, without Hot Seat, without ChitChat, without any other platform.
Yeah, but I think as it stands now, I think almost almost every artist on the platform. You understand? So if the artists were not in for what you are doing, didn't you?
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm so some artists came. You didn't even contact them. They contacted you.
Definitely.
They wanted on the platform.
Or their managers contacted me. Yes.
Thank you. So if they didn't see any good in it, then they will not come, because they think it's a platform that you have a very decent number of views. You know what I'm saying? Their message will go across, because maybe send on platform, they will not be able to talk to thousands of people out there, but when they come to your platform, they will be able to be seen by a lot of people. So if they don't see anything good on it, even with all the controversy, the natal industry in the first place, industry is more you understand? In the first place, there's no
not a structured one. Yeah, definitely.
Nine. All I've seen here since I came here is just one man show. Like, but there's nothing like an industry. You understand? So I think if you are not doing good, you know, with all the noise that happened to Amben artists, can do you know. So I'm surprised. I thought that you will not be able to pull up some of the questions that you pulled at some points, but Yes,
Agigaya.
he did a fantastic job. No, Saga. Oh, I'll give that. I'll give that.
Yeah, to be honest,
I'll give that.
Singate, what keeps me going is at all Gambians, man, I don't have a thick skin. It takes a lot for someone to get under my skin. And I'm not gonna lie, come your Liga don't worry. Man, I hate to be challenged. If you tell me
Yeah.
your next show don't mention Singate, if you mention Singate, this is what is gonna happen. I'll mention Singate and see what is gonna happen. If that happens, I'll fight back and see what's gonna happen. So I think the company got go ahead. I'm problematic. That is the truth. So,
Yeah.
but I hate to be controlled by Gambians because once you have that, this is your weak point. So, you have control feed and not Japan you has a platform. And what I took notice coming Monica, this nga so naked the turn to Chobi, the watch Chobi, you get distracted because the show is structured to 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 be centered somewhere. So at some point, so deglo and everything right, Lig Buga might happen not your Liga Buga. So
Yeah.
I needed to say that. Again, the Angilan 400 for important day. Gambian artists see Bopam, no Buga no Sisobi. So I will tell you this, and this wouldn't surprise you. This was a few months ago, but Chow Liberi, Monica the Jahasa Industry, Monica the Defli. Singate, the little less things, Lumane can be keep Purmago was Gambian artists. Because Butcho be the group, every Gambian artist, every manager was sending me a message and said, hey, we're here for you. You're doing a good job. And you know
Good
what?
job.
Then I had a list of Gambian artists who want to know for 2-3 months. And I looked at the list. Them Gambian artists call them a performer. They hey, Chobi the Fabari, Hara, Duma them. They were all like, some of them were even bringing other people to say that some boy with the Fabuga Yoda. Do you know what I mean? So I looked at it and said, wow, okay. So again, more than about their work li yëgul li ko yëgal moo ko ëpp doole I said this before but awma pour génna pour nettali everything waaye soo gisee waxuma ba noppi xam nga wax nañ ne show bi dañ ko dama plateforme bi dañ ko stop man xam naa si gannaaw Gambian artistes ñu ngi pare ñu suma gannaaw ñu ba pare pour pousse loolu moo nekkoon suma doole so I just kept quiet but the bàyyi la ñu foog na duñ ñëw te dinañ ñëw so which is amazing and I have to say before I go, thank you to every Gambian artist who came, who haven't got the chance to come. And Jiba in the Sumanjuri, I think that yet come to my cigar, yet Gorgi, but Amalumale. You lot have pushed me to get to this point, to be honest. Yeah.
No, it's your determination. At the same time, I'm gonna need enough push your ideas, but you are the one on the driving seat.
Yeah.
So most of the shows I just maybe recap like they give after show like they give. Most of them are not in when you are doing it live. Some of them I would just run through the Instagram, figure Bena news, Bena blog, cut my feed to the popular for the gigs and all that. So I think it's a good thing. You did a good thing, and then you help most of them too when it comes to advertising their shows. You don't look at who to share, who do you have good relationship with. So all these little things are things that if every individual does towards these artists, then they'll move to a bigger level. So I think, man, personally, I don't have anything much. Look at this ninja man.
I think I'm not solo. I think that this is something exactly Big C said to me yesterday when I was talking to him. I was asking him literally like, I was like, why are you always there for me to push me? And he said, Aji, one thing I like about you, Monica, though they pick and choose, like he said a lot of things, but this is exactly similar to what you said. Though they pick and choose, like your platform is literally for everyone. From far you went from
Hold on, boy, jacket la sol, mu sel si suweta. Mu sel si lip. Ni xoolal boy, xoolal ndox bi. Xoolal géej. Xoolal.
I hate you.
Yeah, will you depressed? Kada mo depressed. Well, hola ajiskoda. Hola gori ajiskoda. You are cute for your sunset. Oh, small sunset. Why yeah, bari buga.
Singate yo Hama kula neka di ya hata isayire asumanye da masa ke.
No, why seriously, yeah? The guy looks like he is on point.
He's
How you so be fresh, eh?
eating money. He's
Yeah,
eating money. This
bro.
guy. This guy is eating money.
I mean.
No, why? Like seriously, you lot are glowing. Haga. Yeah,
Ma
they get
bañ
they make but feel proud for share some picture for people to know that you lot are
Why?
just gonna bed.
Why? Singat yangi learn nak. Yangi dalu. You know, yangi dalu.
Mane, oui ma. Man tooñu ma kenn célébrité dafa noonu comme célébrité moo gën mel noonu comme tapana ba man. Da mooy
He have to throw some digs. Wow. Throw some digs. Okay.
So pare would have told you back then. So pare would have told you that.
Man dama tuuri kenn man ma tuuri kenn bi dama tuuri kenn.
Big C.
Yeah.
So Yoga, sorry for calling you Big C. You've warned me several times, so I can't stop it.
Ibrahima.
Well, see that every time. Firiki every time I go Firiki.
Ragi so time I sol Africa time Mr. Lemane or Mr. Singate moto time ma change. Xam nga bu ma sol tubey dang yoy nonu am nga yutal yoy non so legi ñun fin kotole ba ñu tie ko fa rek ñun mini kotole.
You know what, yeah? But that's Safi. When I was talking to Sigate and Safi was like, yeah, is that Sigate? I was like, yeah. But then, oh my God, the guy, you know what? He's so arrogant. I said, I used to think so, but he's the coolest person ever. You know what she said? She said that guy, tell him to be fixing his face.
Balen di George Niti. Balen di George Niti. Di George Niti rek.
Sigate, my friend said to tell you that to be fixing your face.
So what does it mean that my face looks so
arrogant? Arrogant, yeah.
And I'm not arrogant, listen.
I used to think so. But I was honest enough. Even the first time Bixie gave me your number, I was like, no, I'm not gonna talk to him. He's arrogant. He's like, no, he's cool.
No.
You misjudge it.
Rapay xam ne su ñëwee suma kër dañ lay fekk sax may dapara foofu just to make them feel comfortable. Am na nga xam ne duñ ko dee believe waaye su ñëwee ñu fekk nga sol sax slippers bu bitik yéen xam nga just come the same level xam nga yooyu noonu.
No, but I think you are too bossy. You're bossy too. That got bossy. Like no one ever told you this. Like you're too bossy. Let me tell you that.
Yen laigulen kulen they treat like come that European hangal malahani honesty and black and white. Gambian bi laigul lolu so waxe lolu mu ne ki dafa arrogant.
Why?
Yow man fa dede. Ana suma gëwël mi dafa duggal ci problème yu bari.
Waaw yow. Siga deka ma yow e problem rek lañ dika. Big C. Happy to go back to the show. Ibrahim C, I'm happy that I have you here. Come every time you're the reason why I sit here today to take my time to talk about that music. And I always say this, and I want to say thank you very much. And I think the supporters of Aji's Corner, the followers, and like everyone that loves Aji's Corner should know that you brought this idea to this platform. And to be honest, the bayu la bed board for my chaka chole rek dida suma call a big sis. Even today when I called you, you didn't pick. Safi said, oh, he didn't pick. I said he will call me back because I knew you would call back. I said no, just leave it. And suma jahle suma ware daw si yola de daw. Yo tay naka nga gisee Aji's Corner as a platform ak yo ban gom nga gisoon ak ban yaakaar nga am because tey jigéen yu nekk si media bi bari nañ góor yu nekk si media bi bari nañ ma doon def si ma def nga ooma dema dama bugg nga def lii ma ne non nga ne ma def ko so yow ban gom ak ban óolute nga amoon si man ak loo gis si man ba foog ne tey waroon naa my word the best for you to pick on to say she could do it.
I mean, I think it was already it was an easy option because you're already young, you were into this media thing. You're the Malafeka Yangi Amsa own platform. You're already doing something on Facebook. Yeah. Understand that?
Yeah.
So weekly, then they they come on live and then talk to the people. Understand that? You already have that foundation in you. Also, man, look, this whole thing is because Mange gets the likes of Fatu Network and Fatu Toure and other media platforms. They've inspired so many others in the Gambia. Understand that? And across to the towards the diaspora and everything. Understand that? We rely on this media platform for information around what's happening in the Gambia. Understand that? Politically and all that. But magis na we need something like this, but for Gambian music. Understand?
Yeah.
And then if those platforms are big, but and they are really good at what they do. So having a platform similar to that, but with Gambian music, I think it was only right for my suggestion like you give us that platform. And then I saw what you were trying to do. Te gis naa ne loolu su fekkee ne include nga si Gambian music or nga am a platform boo xam ne is separate to what you were doing to Gambian music. I think ne dina jox opportunity Gambian artists yi instead of ñuy dem si all these other big platform yi nga xam ne they were scheduled for something else. ñoom ñu war because dama dee gis loolu dama dee gis artistes yi dañ dee dem Fatou or ñu dem si all these other platform to try pour talk about their events, talk about their album launching, talk about things yi nga xam ne is so important to them. But it often get conflict with politics. Understand that? And this is totally different from politics. Understand that? It doesn't matter who you support, whether one political party I believe in. You can always come here as an artist and express yourself. I just feel like creating that safe space for artists to come and speak, and then talk about their personal issues and develop career developments without being judged, without being looked at differently. I think is important. And I saw Bumagi say your Lord on deaf. I saw it fits. Yo, with your personality, I think you are born to do this. Yo, you got this. So, it was like an easy choice, to be honest.
Big si loolu am na solo torop yow having to be wax naa la ko te dinaa ko waxaat fii having to come back you be the person to open the hot seat. So big si mooy njëkk a ñëw si hot seat bi suma dellu see match inshallah. Big si yow nga nekk koo xam ne tey waaw foog problème bi jóg rek ba suma diggante yow suma daal sa hot seat questions duma dee binda question waaye yow sa bas man maa ko binda xaw ma lan laa faa binda waaye foog ma binda ka daal yow foog ma laaj la danga si hot seat waaw tàggal gaas bi ka toog si toog big si loolu am na
moom sax da ngaa ñëw rek ma jox la tips si booy doo ko laajte
si ngaate moo ko binda wax bi jeex na si ngaate mooy binda hot seat boobu
ma jox la tips si looy laaj te ma jox la yëpp full package
yow tey yaa ma boole Singaate yow yaa ma jox na ma Singaate dama koolal Singaate ma kool Singaate te réccu ma ko benn boor because Singaate nekk na koo xam ne to be honest suma caameñ boo xam ne fu ma jaaxle it eteki suma téléphone lu ma soxla eteki suma téléphone dina pick suma kool dina wax ak man o dina la kool léegi suma ko koolee suma sa su eewoo first thing mu kool ma bàyyiwu leen ba benn boor loolu laa soxloon koo xam ne dégg la mun naa nekk si aar bi waaye ngeen bàyyi ma ba nga xam ne du ma am fu ma dem du ma am ci ku ma daw because mu doon ngeen maa bàyyi mun nga ma si dugal sax ne kii dugal naa ko si léegi fu mu nekk xaaree naa ko yoon bi yow tey nga nekk koo xam ne yow it you're a keen follower of Aji's Corner yow danga musa like Aji's Corner from when it was not even music brought here yow lan moo la neex si Aji daal yow comme suma personality or just me as a person
okay aramanta ma confess si loolu balaa big si di kon bu ma la foos gis ba tey moom maa ngi nowee ma la gis yow beneen jànqa boobu nag
Safi
I came across your videos ma ne xale yi nu mu yaaxu xam nga ñi day yàqu ñi dina mu caga bale ay moom naxaw ma la I don't even know you ma ne kii ñi
waxi góor ak jigéen rek
dama ne ko maanaam ñu baamal ba daal yéen ñaar ina ñëw wax rek lu leen neex ngeen de waa ma ne day yóbbaate man moo tax bi mu ne ma aji moo tax mu ne ma aji ma ne aji after mu ne ma aji ma ne ko mooy jànq boobu loolu laa la describe ma ne ko mooy jànq boobu ne waaw okay so it's good that your platform has been there, so you come to this side. This is the side that we're supposed to work. On the other side, move the okay. Well, big now you can go. Answer your question.
Anga, the thing is here. The thing is, Singate man, anga, one behind his back. Understand? We look up to these guys. Understand? Singate the first set example. As a Gambian artist, I think he's one of the ones that Mandama successful through Gambian music because of Nyom they paved the way, and he's one of those that set the prime example of like traveling from Gambia to abroad, performing, and then delusi one. Omala them talk there, mud them mudelus. So definitely once, definitely twice. He was not tempted. He was at that time yeah it's nice pour nga dem rek nga toog understand because ñu ko def time boobu noonu yëpp amuñ problème yu nekk di face tey time boobu noonu su fekkee dem toog Europe ak America time boobu lam ne but the guy went and came back he went and came back he went and came back so we used to sit down and think like why is he doing that kii lu tax nit yi suñ demee Europe booy nit yi foofu lañ bëgg a dem everyone wants to go travel abroad and then go and sit kii mu ngee dem mu ngee ñëwaat so it was so confusing understand and then maa ngi remember tamit boy he played a big part in reconciling Gambia High School at St. Augustine. That used to be a thing. Maybe right now, Niti understanding the but that time, yeah, Lolo mo on the trend. Like it's either your team Sense or team Gambia High. Inter-schools used to be a big deal. Stadium would have done hard boy. People will fight. People will suffocate. Flat ambulance boy. It used to be like a religion. We used to follow inter-schools like religion, bro. Understand? So there was one time it got to a point where it was getting worse, and then it's affecting even students like with their education and stuff. Singate was the one that to come like organize this guy. I don't know. They came up with this song, Gamse Reconciliation, organized ko Nyoma Daraje and Nyoma Nyini Kai. Was it? No. Yeah. But who came from Senegal? The family and artists from Senegal.
Yeah, Nila, Nyam Daraji.
Darajela. So these guys came, and then the guy was the lead artist to kind of understand that. Mo headline program, the Stadium, attend that event. I still can't remember that. That was still one of the pioneer songs, like that kind of set something. So man, always I've always had that. Have that musically, I have that respect for him because I've seen what he's done.
Yeah.
And then he set a great example. And then Boma contacting, you know, I just told you what because you're gonna know with a pre-knowledge. This is what you kind of know about the guy because dumala blame because we all do that. This prejudgment.
No, nothing was said about him. It's me looking at him like he looks arrogant. Like I just say how it is.
Picture is fake. Just like some of my
he looks bossy. Posh.
Yeah, do mom like few people will come to me and say about a certain person. Man always prefer nit ku nekk dafa am opinion about the other person because of man mun naa la mérité aji su ma nit ñëwee laajte ma sa affaire du ma ko wax lu nice about you understand because I'm mad at you for one or two reasons so moo tax man dama dee wax nit ne bul dee jël somebody else's opinion regarding another person get to know them yourself how that experience that luñ wax si moom
can you guys see this
yo
I can see mosquito.
Yeah.
Dafa buga mata matiyo.
Dola.
Aji ya understand lumawa. Need ñun especially us Gambians, we are very guilty of this concept. Understand? Dang they talk nit mu ñew mu ne la ne this kii nii la mel kale na la mel because of léegi sax they based on moom tamit lu mu dégg rek. Mom ci boppam sa fekk amut benn opinion about you, but someone that they know, someone who is their friend will come to them and say Singate A, B and C. So after loolu mooy nekk di grow Singate mu ngi am nit yu bari ñoo xam ne ñu ngi koo hate te ñooñu xamuñ ko musuñ koo mit. You understand? They have no idea who the guy is. Loolu moo de waral nga dee nit léegi. Go on, Singate.
That's what I said. That's what I said about her platform. Man, about some artists came there. People get to understand and hear their story and get to know what kind of person they are. Understand? And a platform, you're a guy that platform whereby they explain themselves. Before people don't know them. I've seen a lot of people in the man. Some artists I don't know some stuff about them, but when they come to the platform, I go, okay, that's interesting. So no, like Gambians, they would just judge. But I think at some time, when I personally encountered that when I was here, Gambia, when you are if you want to make it here, when you are too down, they don't see the value in you. You understand? When
you have
keep
to be
that
mental
level,
like me. You have to be mental like me.
Man, I see some people that time they hung a big one time you understand? It's not because of anything of fashion that they rules for eye contacts. You
Yeah,
understand?
you did say. Yeah.
Yeah, they rules for eye contacts. I'm always wearing glasses. That was the reason. Sometimes I get meet sa, munje kala gis yo gis lo ko sa nga nga romba, ina gis ka dum rew di nuyu. You understand? But you some gis ana ko singa na kam ay fine. Some of these girls too, when you see them, when you greet them for thing upon the hope jigen torop. You understand? So when you ignore, it's a problem. When you are too nice, it's a problem. You understand? So at the end of the day, you just want to live your life and then let them just judge it.
Suñu waxee da nga bëgg jigéen rek MC sax suñu waxee da nga bëgg jigéen MC sax nga mu tane soo leen nuyoo sax lu ñu lay wax mooy daf ma ciis loolu lañ
it's not yeah, so it's not as easy as it is. The whatever government funding there, whatever I could say in the level, it's not as easy as it is. But sometimes, yeah, it's like that. People will like you, some will not like you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's your intention what is more important, and how you live. And there is only one person to judge. So the rest, if you're in the industry, you have to live with it. Whether you know it, or some of them you don't like, I'm not like. So no, man.
Man, you might like to you am problem. Man, like me, it's easier for your life. If you don't like me, every day I will do things that will annoy you, that will make you hate me, dislike me more.
Because man, when I was as Bixie said, when I was on top of my game, I wouldn't say I don't have challenges. I have challenges, but I always keep surprising them. You understand? Next few months, Canada, America. You understand? So when they talk about this, they had that I'm not been in industry, I'm not been in the this is what I was doing. You don't let them come to what we control like your Lord. And I always make sure give them a surprise all the time. That's how you survive in this country. So
come Adi. Then therefore Adi did not buy next minute.
Give them a surprise. I know today there are a lot of artists. You know right now they are on top. A lot of them. They know that okay, there are a lot of artists been there before me, but to set the trends of celebrating our own young artists, I started it in this country. You understand? There are a lot of artists before me, but to keep that level, I started it. A lot of them, they know that they say that I inspired them a lot into that. A lot of them. So I think. Today they are living the life. Intermediate soon part. They're the one who are there now. They do their part. There will be another generation to come that will do the same thing. They will also get inspired by the life of SD, Jizzle, Dada, and all of them. So it's just like a cycle of generations. Definitely. So we all admire each other. We all get to like it. SD time, like Jizzle time, so it's like they inspire them. So we all inspire each other. So this is how it is. Even Jizzle time, hey, Kebama, every time you Sweden. Next one when Germany. So it's like, you know what I mean? Today he's doing the same thing. Somebody else will live the same life. So it's just a cycle. So the more we support each other, the more everyone grow gradually.
And the thing to be honest, even though I thought that this guy is arrogant, but this is a thought because I'm not going to image me. That's what I think. Lola portrait, but the first day we spoke, we connected like it was like a magic. I was like, why did I blind me? I don't even got this love to everyone and that connect that it sparked straight away. So I was oh my God, yeah.
Go check my Facebook. There are more comedy in my Facebook than anything. I always post nonsense on Facebook. You see, you understand? Ken Facebook, I just post my jokes, do my thing, and that's how I know. You know, the people that are close to you know that what is them when they want in but it's not toxic food in terms of what everybody would like. You know, sometimes it could be reserved, sometimes it could be up depending on who I'm dealing with. But then on a nutshell, boy, we good there.
Hey, Big C, going back to you, what your language like about Aji personally?
Man, my exit out. Well, Big C, go ahead. Let me
go ahead.
No, I'm coming. I have to attend this guy. You just go ahead.
Well, attend I'll go. Bixie, go ahead. Yo, what do you like and admire about Aji personally?
Man, I just want to say a big thank you for having this platform for Gambian
music
me a hug. and everyone in the industry. I genuinely believe, you have made a huge impact in our industry. Understand? whether anything you like or whether whether they want to admit it or not, you have played a huge role in this recent year, yeah, these past couple years, yeah, you've played a huge part into where we were and where we are right now. You understand? Every single Gambian artist has benefited one way or the other. Understand that? Because ñu nekk si diaspora bi, there are a lot of things that they wasn't involved before, but they were unaware. You understand? And yow da nga isi lolu nonu to light by bringing these artists, giving them the platform to express themselves. You understand? And also giving them that safe space. Boon, leave, man. You making my cat cry right now. Understand? Sorry about that.
It's all right.
So, da nga gis ne, yeah, jox Gambian artists that safe space to come and express themselves.
Yeah, sing artist said
has
the same thing. Yeah,
dafa open up so many dafa educate people in a different ways, in a sense that ne comme singate mu ko just admit fi bu yagut, there are so many things that you don't know about an artist. Understand nga? Dafa xamuloo the struggle ñun lan lañ they face, especially the ones in the Gambia. Understand nga? What they go through in terms of like from writing the lyrics, recording songs, dealing with studio, financially, and especially female artists.
yeah.
Female artists, a lot of them are going through so much. You have many people don't
Shit,
know,
yeah.
and some of them they're even scared to even talk about it. Ñom jang hay sen bopa. Ñeneen ñi they numb things yi dafa numb ak gaay léegi because xam nañ ne it's either you benefit that little thing that you're benefiting and sacrifice yourself to gain that little whatever you are getting, or nga drop from the ladder.
Yeah.
Because Gambia amut lots of some people here, is their only means of like income. They have no other way to earn money to help their family and help themselves. So all the man hamna yena female artists yo hamna ni is their only way. How man understand of my way? And when I say that, I mean it. Like it's deeper than what I'm just saying right now. It's their only way, their only source of income to support themselves and support their family. So, but we have people who can support them, who have the means, but they want to exploit them, these girls, in order to support them. You understand? These girls are not getting it easy. Jang Habog is film record song, the def videos. Trust me, Hanamu neka miracle de. One way or the other, there's someone behind her who is trying to fucking take advantage of her. And Swing government, they do nothing to support people like this. Swing community still, because of it's still that old mentality ne jigéen nga da nga wara dem say that am nga ideology bobu lañ am ñun ñep. But gis nga jigéen yeah, just as we can be an artist and then recording artist, the earn money, the helps in family, female can do the same thing. Neka artist jigéen minun ne yow da nga bon boy. Ñun loolu lañ dee associate ak nit kuy def music. All of a sudden automatically lu dee dem sa man bi rek ne kii nit ku bon la. The only thing they're doing wrong, I believe, mooy sa diggante ak Yàlla. Te boy, we are not here to judge anyone. You understand? This person is trying is doing all they can to survive. Ñun gis nañ Gambia nu mel. There is no job opportunities for the youths. Nit da nga jàng ba nga wàcca boy. Ñu jàng ñu wàcca sax dañ fa bari. Grade 12 graduate. No opportunity to further their education because there's no one there to pay for it. So lu dee mujjee happen mooy nga nekk di jaayantu or nga nekk di jëlantu or nga rely on other people supporting you. That's the only way. People in diaspora ñoo amee Gambia, whether you know it or not. It's not the government.
Definitely, yeah.
Trust me.
Definitely.
Nit yu tukki Europe ñoo amee dëkk bi. A lot of things mu ngi happen right now in Gambia mu ngi move forward because of there are people outside who can't see their family suffer, and that's why the country is moving. You understand? So we need platforms like Aji's Corner to come and sit down and then not without the fear of being judged or being labeled as whatever. Just sit down there and then because then they create it also helps with mental health because if a problem shared is a problem solved.
Said, yeah.
So man dama feel like ne mun naa ñëw fii nii ma toog si sa platform bi ma express suma boppa dama dem ma feel less lighter than I was before I come to the platform. fii koo gis si dëkk bi where the diaspora where the Gambia especially people are working with heavy loads on their heads ku nekk mu ngi am so much stress people are depressed and without even knowing they are depressed but they are
because they don't know they don't know depression.
I think it's important we encourage platforms like this. Let people come out. You won't learn a life. You are safe to come here and then talk to people. Express who you are. Whatever is bothering you. There might be one person or two. Doing online, but they might inbox you. New job 1 or 2 would help you start thinking differently. Understand that? And some people, man, they will. All event you they happen financially you get support artists and so digital tickets they recommend other people buy tickets understand that all these things are you're helping people either you're helping them emotionally and also financially you're supporting them young man understand I think I support your platform mainly because of this understand that it's because I see people healing I see people getting financial support I see people emotionally being treated just by coming to your platform. They don't have to be part of it. Maybe younger calling or new caller. They just need to listen. And from Mangisna Kena Kuma call, the guy lives in Belgium. I think it's okay. I'm just gonna say his name. Gaspar Baji. This guy, Mune dafa set down interview before, he went home, he sat down, he cried. Because he said the family the family so much story and they explain on that platform. The guy got so emotional. He is one of the strongest guys I know in my life. Like the guy is so strong and he's so stubborn. Understand that? Musuma call this get emotional. That day.
Okay.
He rang me on the phone. Swear God. Let me call the phone boy. He was
Okay. I
weeping,
just
bro.
want to buy leg, yeah?
Well,
No. Go on,
go
Singate.
ahead.
I'll leave you. I'll leave you to talk. Say something before you go.
Yeah, because I did have a time. When 8 o'clock, when you're 11 o'clock.
Mane, hey, see,
My
let them
what
def
them
it.
say that bad. No, the must stand bad. Anga mangi the money hunt musicians. The money hunt. So the money got the hunt here and there. I'm gonna leave the system then bani then they body affair. So from there the gonna get the hunt. They got no other options.
Yeah, well do
So small
your
boy, you
closing
might
then.
got si Africa. The
Legi,
my pick guy, you know.
Defal
legi
sa
dama sa
closing
closing
because
remark about Aji's
let
Corner,
me close.
recap the hot seat be, yeah,
Yo,
just
that's
a
a
quick
jealous.
one. Then ma talk at this.
Mangenyo Gambia. Man, mangenyo yo ham nga ma.
Yeah,
No,
you did.
one. I said, yo, do give me your studio. Someone want to say, I'm not going to get there, but I'm going to get it.
You guys are gonna
Do
leave
give
me
me that
alone,
don't touch.
man.
When I'm not getting
I've
upset.
been Gambia. I've been Gambia soon.
Luma
Seriously.
was a platform. Luma was a platform. I think I've said everything on the platform earlier on before. So I think all I want to say just to keep it up and then don't lose hope. And I know that you're a strong lady, so media is like that.
Yeah.
You will have a lot of critics anyway. So it just depends on how you deal with it. If you think you can handle, sometimes different bit of very nice. Ignore no, they might not different to very nice sometimes. You know, just do your thing and then stay strong. You know, we are here behind you to support you.
Thank you.
So I'm happy to be part of this project and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Ñëw Gambia ñëwal Gambia soo ñëwee di nga fekk man maay Baba la commande.
Jëndal ma ticket ma ñëw Singate. Aw ma ticket man naanoo ko doote bulu.
Man tam jëndal ma ticket.
Kii difin la kii tay moom.
Jëndal ma ticket.
Boy ma wa big
Jëndal ma ticket. May ma ticket. Jëndal ma ticket.
Boobu dañ ko wàcce ñun xam nañ fi mu dee liggéey dañ ko wàcce léegi.
Man awma job.
Ah.
Man awma job.
Ah.
Man agency laa dee xaar suñ ma ooyee security guard
Ma wax.
security guard wala ma dem clinic.
Xaaral ma keppal sama bët yi balaa maa wax.
Bàyyi ma sutura ko rek.
Dañ ko sutura.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes,
Singate
but, regardless, thanks for the show and big congratulations and happy new year in advance. You know, come to Gambia, the new FIFA. You know alcalo here. So looking forward to seeing
Mënuma ko afford. Mënuma ko afford.
Man naa akaate ticket o sandal.
Suma benn boys ab bunte xam yoo xam nga bunte bi keyboard man bi from Scotland moom laa mujjee leb ni xaalis sax pour ma mun a ndéewoo ëllëg.
ana bun dafa daf doon ñëw fi ana ñëwaatut.
mu ngi fi de mu ngi Manchester fii ñëw na Gambia ba jógee Gambia ñëw na.
ok waxuma mu ne congratulations
naa ko
da nga ñëw Gambia ba ñib si ba pare call nga ma balaa nga ñëw Gambia nga ñëw ba ñib si yaa ngi baax.
ñii dañ dee ñëw Gambia rek seen may nii ñu switch.
waaw yeah I know ñun du fi nekk sax duñ leen dee dégg
maa su ñoom buni dañ dee dugg Gambia rek seen may nii switch semestre ñoom semestre la ji
ami ko jeg
baro la moo yàpp
waaw.
Okay, Sigate, you're having a good night, and thank you very much for joining.
All right.
Okay, have a good night.
Thank you.
Big C, we just do a quick one. I still have my stuff from the storage to literally display.
You need to. We're gonna wrap up anyway. You need to go do that. But what I was gonna say, is Aji's corner. Like, I'm just gonna. Not repeat what I was saying, but just encourage you again to carry on what you're doing. Like I always say, stay neutral. You're not here for any artist. You understand? You're not here for any artist. You're here for the industry. So with that being said, Johal Kuneka equal opportunity. Make sure you're fair on every artist. And that's what you do. You understand? That's what I clearly see, to be honest. You understand? So I think this platform is really important for Gambian music and Gambian industry. I think we should all support it wherever you are. Try to make sure you support this platform, because all it does is give people space to speak, to talk, to express themselves and support each other. But there is so many benefits attached to it. Like artists, album launch for the past few album launch that happened, for the past year, every one of them, all those artists, they came through here and they benefit from it. So I don't see any. We live and learn. So I'm learning daily, trying to be better. Like understand, educate myself. You know, there are so many things that I do. You know, when it comes to like trying to develop myself. Understand? So I think this platform, you know, anybody I'm not a better suggestion or something dinamuna improve platform be to make it even better. You know, you I think welcome them to chip in, welcome them to message you, to talk to you about it. Hamga. And I just hope this platform's gonna last. Like, you're not gonna leave us or run away or close it, you know? Just stay here with us.
Big C, I'm the like this question, Tiggy, what's it called again? Singate, and I would love to throw it on you. People did say, oh my God, Monica, the controversy, Monica, the jahase artist, Monica, the like, what do you think? Like, you having to be part of the people that brought the hot seat and we talk about the show and all of that. Longer for the more aim and the objective, is it to jahasebi to like people are, not everyone, people are making it seem like.
Okay, I'm gonna lower understand Aji. Gis nga su fekkee yaa ngi def dara amut controversy, amut challenge. People are not coming and trying to trash it. Understand? Then you're not doing a good thing. Understand? You're gonna want to welcome these negative comments. Understand? Because mungla wonne yange def a good thing and bepare yage am impact on people's life. So when comes with I don't know how they say, there's this wall of saying kubota whatever new bowler how manaka. So what I'm trying to Lumala explain moya yange def lo xamne is he's heading on the right direction, and there's so much positive with it. So for it to not come with any negativity, you must be kidding yourself. Understand that? Need feel law defrek, especially new sunniti Gambian. Law defrek, people have something else to say about it. Welcome it. Understand? Yenen comment today new, they're not always criticism. Yeneni, they're constructive. Take get a look. Learn from it. What can you do to change?
I love it.
I understand, but legi need more than opinion because munge hole a platform in one window. Understand? How can you also help these people see it differently? Understand? It's sometimes it's not your responsibility, but sometimes I think it's nice to even help the critics understand where you're coming from by just trying to explain a bit more. Understand? Because of you're not perfect. I'm not. No one is. No one else is. Understand? So you're doing this, and other people are coming with all this negative stuff. Grab everything, pick what you need from it, see what you can take in, and then develop your platform, use it. But you cannot stop them from doing that, though. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You cannot stop people from saying, "Oh, Sali Bahut," or "Then Kora stop." No, you can't stop that. Like I said, embrace it, and then just know that you're doing the right thing, and that's why so many people are saying so much other things. So, but the good thing is, all those 100 comments, all the 90 comments are positive. So the 5 or the 10 people saying, you just have to embrace it all, take it all, the good, the bad. But as far as you're impacting people positively, don't stop it. Or bul nangu ñom sen wahi mu let la down, because when you do, you're letting so much more people down than the people that you're encouraging. You understand?
Big,
Does that make sense?
my last question be to throw on you. When there was one of the biggest controversy a few months ago, I think 3-4 months ago, you were the second person to call me in the morning and said, if I hear you say a word, if I hear you respond, if I see you write, if I even see you say a word or come out to address an issue, I don't you ever contact me again. Like, I had to wait. I was not gonna respond or do anything. I had to wait, having to lose you or having to come out and say stuff. Yo, why did you have to tell me, hey, you're not doing that? We're focusing on this. Because when Hussein came, I said, you know what? Big C was one of the reasons why I never said anything. He said, say something and we're done. So why did you have to be like, we're not saying anything?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just like I said to you now. Not all wars you need to fight. Not all battles you need to try and tackle. Understand that? This is not like a winning and losing thing. You understand? People have opinions. Understand? And you're always gonna offend other people.
Yeah.
You're always gonna do that. And sometimes I don't think it's intentional. Maybe that yaa ngi offend koo xam ne yow wisulo man foog ma ne dang dee eewu suba nga xalaat nga ne, this person, I'm gonna offend this person. I don't think you're that person. You understand?
No.
But sometimes you are gonna, even when you don't want to. You understand? So su fekkee ne yow kooku mu ngi express moom tam feeling am ne yow moom lii la feel or happy wut si sa show bi. Understand nga? If you can't accommodate that time to kind of make that person feel better, you let them be. But trying to yes, no, put that push and pull is only gonna create more controversy. Understand? The fact prolonged argument is just gonna keep dragging and dragging and dragging. Yo, do musa mom do musa nangu, yo do musa nangu. So what's the point? Man, for example, me, man de hulo akni. I don't fight with people. I don't hulo. You have so much negative onto something that I think is positive. It's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Understand? So I just let you be. So in the long run, lu dee happen mooy nit ki def dee dem bi after mu laan ne like I was being silly. Understand nga? Or mu nangu ne, or yow sa boppa nga ñëw nga gis ne the person was right. You learn from it. In this life, boy, ñun nit lañ rek. A human being, you can never be more than what you are.
Definitely.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Big si tey yow soo amee dara looy wax si aji through year bi yëpp yow gis nga ne it was like hot seat. We did some social issues, man, my part, but then I told Paos I want us to do more of social issues because yow xam nga ne most people tamit were following us on social issues. We want to keep track on that too, because people be like, ma fa ne fii music platform la. I'm like, no. Read, it says I'm a content creator, vlogger. Like, people don't even read to know, like, some people, yeah. They read. it says on top
No.
what the platform is all about. But feel like for base. It's not, and it is important more. And I think sometimes it is good to gain a put foreign things put people have, because Gambian, many of us, not all of us, they read, they have, they don't tell you dama. I'm versatile. I do everything. But sometimes I post a little bit content because I'm a content creator. I'm a vlogger. That's why I also write. Big C, so I'm a lawyer. Aji, balani dem wara new next year. Take a pare next year hot seat be like I said. So
Not me.
yeah, you of course. So
Not me.
so I mean like what I just corner followers see Gambian musicians, content creator, because hot seat be like the musicians daka si yo influencers in your for come young figure more news muni waro na news why num tuda mu dafa nekk di tukki mu ta ñew influencers si content creators si ñoo fi ñom Tida Job yëpp ñoo fi ñom jukkat yi nga xam ne si politics bi la ñoo wax yëpp ñëw nañ si show bi ñoom Modou Moussa ku nekk ñëw na fi yow tey soo amee moo tax maa leen di wax ne hot seat bi is not only based on Gambian musicians. We've got ñoom Badugee yëpp ñëw nañ si hot seat bi ñoom Seka Danso yëpp ñëw nañ fi yow tey soo amee looy wax Aji's Corner followers si content creators si musicians si like an advice boo xam ne you would throw it for all of us because you ngeen dugg si at bu ees bi te yow gis nga li fi xew yëpp soo si seetaan nga leen nag day teg sa taat nga seetaan leen yow lan nga am pour send to every one of us, all of us.
I mean, Luma wax rek man mooy is similar to what I said before. ñun dañ wara embrace lu ñu am. We should be proud of what we have.
Yeah.
I feel like this platform is for us. It's for every one of us.
Yeah,
I think we should embrace it and support it. Understand nga? Yow tam Aji's Corner man luma la advice mooy yow you are a people of power right now. Da nga amee platform boo xam ne it's one of the biggest platform on Gambian showbiz. Understand nga? Gambian media at large. Because of every platform is different. But yours, when it comes to what you are doing, you are the best at what you are doing, and you are doing it bigger than any other person. You understand? So I think you should welcome criticism. Like I said to you, try to welcome ñu dee ñëw sa pour wax li nga xam ne is so controversial or negative towards you. Don't take it personal. Find a way to dialogue with these people, because there's always a thing or two that you can learn from someone. Understand nga? Léegi nekkut nit ku nekk ku dee ñëw pour xuloo yàlla pour jotee ak yow moo dee am that intention to just shut you down to kill you. Some people, they just have a different opinion boo xam ne they don't quite understand what you are saying or what you are doing. And it's just it's an expression. It's like a frustration. So maybe take that as a responsibility. And you know what? Key, this now, Mom, we are not on the same page. But you have a good heart, and what your intentions are pure. Maybe talk to them, allow them to speak to you, or you reach out to them. Even someone like inbox, find a way to talk to them. My intention wasn't to upset you or wasn't to hurt you. This is what I'm trying to do. Understand? So yours is about you are teaching people to let go of like this was ñun lu ñu dee gën a disturb ñun mooy suñ ego ak suñ pride. Da nga gis nit ku ñàkk so much in life just because of they have certain ego or certain pride. Understand? So naked a people of power, a people of position right now, like you are, you have to lead by example. Understand? Be willing to swallow certain things. Xam nga pour léegi even so right sa keneen ki mu wrong sa mais ko mu foog ne sa moom moo right. But through that process you can take that person or change a thing or two in them. Understand? Because life is too short.
It is.
Life is really, really short. And there's no need for all this negativity. Understand? Everyone is just trying to survive. And sometimes in the process, you have to throw some other people under the bus. You get me? So you always have to see, gis nga man nit si ñëwee sax mu express some kind of negative spew towards me. Sometimes dama dee xalaat suma bopp ne maybe they are going through stuff themselves. Understand? Because léegi nit ku bitter towards you du dee nekk always like dafa comme nu ma la ko waxee nekkul ne ñëpp ñoo dee ñëw intentionally. Understand? So maybe they're going through stuff themselves. So find a way to support them, even by talking to them or even trying to rectify them. They have the wrong impression about you. Through that, sir. Try to understand. Understand. So that's just what I need. I want to say. So I'm not maa ngi drive right now, so I'm gonna have to leave you. So, you know, I'm sorry. Su fekkee wax naa fi anything, su fekkee wax naa fi anything li nga xam ne nii upset na nit, maa ngi apologize. It's not intentional. Understand that? So I just want to say, I'm really sorry. So towards this new year, I'm wishing everybody else, year buy ñëw nii mu gënal leen years yu passé yëpp. Understand that? Am na ñu bari ñoo xam ne nii ñu ngi si hospital si ñu ngi feebar ñu ngi they struggling day to day think debating or fighting through life whether they will survive to next day maa ngi ñaan yàlla mu mel leen fii xam nga am na dëkk yoo xam ne nii they going through so much like understand nga Palestine and stuff yal na leen yàlla may jaama ñoom tamit understand nga because jaama boy is nice xam nga so ñu ko amut yal na leen ko yàlla may ñoo xam ne ñu ngi struggle financially yal na leen yàlla support understand nga yal na yàlla boole jaama suñ diggante understand nga
Amen.
you get me
Yeah.
so I'm praying for everyone so koo xam ne ni tooñ naa la maa ngi jégalu yal nag ma baalal find it within yourself to just forgive me xam nga so I love you all I love waaw yow tam baalal ma
So guys, again, ñu bàyyi Big C mu dem moom it mu ngi génna have a good night Big C ñu bàyyi la later mu ngi drive comme ni ma ko doon waxee rek again ma wax leen ne jërëjëf yéen mi nga xam ne yéen a day spend seen time di support Aji's Corner dañ doon amee recap rek of hot seat bi muy Gambian musicien muy Gambian muy mag muy ndaw gis naa fi oncle Cheikh Tidiane moom it ndeysaan oncle Cheikh Tidiane Samba moom it bàyyit ma benn boor ndeysaan di ma seetaan moo tax yenn saa yi su ma bëggee def yenn sax ndeysaan wala binda yenn sax moom laa de njëkk a xalaat ne ndeysaan suma oncle moom mënuma misbehave too much because yéen xam ngeen ne time bu ma dee misbehave waaye oncle Cheikh Samba bu mu ñëwee rek ma ne xaaral ma yenn saa yi ma yaru yenn saa yi ma cabaxal so guys ma wax leen ne ñoom ñëpp ñoom oncle Cheikh Samba ñi nga xam ne ñëpp ñu ngi fi ñoom Assis Wilane ñëpp nekk si plateforme bi di ma support bàyyi wuñ ma benn boor ma wax leen yëpp muy mag ndaw jigéen góor dama dee wax ne tey munoon naa fi génn di wax doole ma seetaan munoon naa fi génn di def doole ma xoromal waaye tey Aji's Corner is Aji's Corner because of you lot aw ma lu ma leen fay I'll be back in March inshallah moo tax ma indi ñi nga xam ne Big C ak Singaate nekkal nañ ma fi from scratch ñu ñëw waxtaan ak ñun ku am loo xam ne tamit mu nga ko ñu yokk ko suñ ñëwatee in March mun nga ko inbox xëy na ñu ñëw seetaan si show bi later I just want to say to you guys I love you guys as much as you guys love me and I want to say thank you for giving me part of the best year of my life for having to change the year of some of the things I was going through because I said like I said June this year I lost my mom so bima nekkee di go through grieving ba tey maa ngi grieve I had to sit here every day yéen day ñëw waxtaanal ma kaf ak man ree man soo ma xamee in my real life I don't talk to people I don't mingle I'm very antisocial like Aji on the camera and Aji behind closed doors you'll be like no do mom and many people like me you know what's social media bi yéen doo leen they understand why connection buñ dee am ak yéen la because man yéen ay suma nit yéen ay suma waxtaanukaay man dama dee dem ba sad comme lu Miss Jobiz dee wax dama dee dem sad dama dee am a miserable day nga dégg Pa Ous Pa Modou Big C man laa wax people close to me like demal live because xam nañ ne once ma ñëw live rek daf dee change ma mood dama dee happy su ma leen gisee ngeen comment thank you Amy su ma leen gisee ngeen comment di binda di kaf di ree di ma mook si saa si daf dee mel ni du woon man maa sad man most of the time I'm watching TV I don't want to talk I don't talk to anybody I don't go out I don't mingle moo tax dama leen di wax ne ku génn ne Aji mu ne wala Aji wax na ma xam leen ne waxu dëgg amut man Gambian artist yi sax soo la am ak ñoom soo bi jeex ma message la thank you for coming jeex na aw ma friend si ñoom kenn nekku suma xarit xëy na dinañ wax ne Barham sax suma waay la dee waxtaan waaye once a while Big C once a while and it's hard to be a soul I don't talk to any one of them about personal or anything góor ñi leen jigéen ñi leen am ma xaar ma jaar ak kenn I mind my business I do my stuff and I think that is the best way to be because li ma def dafa métti moo tax bu coow lu jógee sa nit ñi di ma send voice message du ma dee reply voice message because man I don't chat shit moo tax ma leen ne fayda bi ma am moo bari moo tax bu coow bi baree woon buñ amoon lu ñaaw ci man génnee nañ ko gis nga moo tax man du tey mind sa business dafa baax te loolu ma nekk di aar comme ni ma leen waxee man farlu ma jëluma kenn teg si ko kenn aw ma ku ma far leen aw ma favorite aw ma leen man maa ngi manage artiste waaye artiste bi ma manage sax dama ko dee wax bés moo defee loo xam ne naka sunu noonu li ma wax du la neex nit ki amul kenn ku dul nit man yan laa am yena tax ma toog fi te réccu ma ko comme maa ko bu suma gaañoo yena change the mood fii laa daan ñëw di waxtaan ak yéen may grief lu ma neex lu ma naxari te wax naa ko fii suma feebar na January ba June bu gaañoo feebar bu métti sax muy go through cancer mu feebar nekk si bed di fight di batul cancer kenn xamu ko si yéen waxtaanee ma ko ba bés bu demee maa ngi am lu ma naxari damaa toog yenn saay sax ma jooy because ma ne nga di ko xam nga ne mu ngeen dem waaye yéen a ngi hard time waaye gis nga damaa jooy fa ba suma rongoñ ma ñëw fii waxtaan ak yéen rek ñu mel ni déedéet yéen suma xarit ma wax leen jërëjëf you have breathed through those tough times with me te xamu leen ko you guys have made me happy those moments te xamu leen ko reeloo ngeen ma te xamu leen ko cee ngeen suma mbuut te xamu leen ko foppa ngeen suma rongoñ te xamu leen ko 2023 was one of the worst year of my life but xamu leen ko because da ngeen ma reeloo kafloo ma change suma mbuut I just want to say thank you you ngeen dellu siwaat maaj suñ dellu see nag mu gën a dee aji bi ngeen xam rek tough strong I'm coming bigger and better xool leen dama ma forever de teg leen fa seen baaraam bi ngeen ñëwaat soo bi gën a dee Gambia gën a dee internet bi gën a dee mu gën a ja xoolal da ngeen am yaakaar si man di ma am yaakaar si yéen I love you guys ma wish leen a happy new year a very very happy new year enjoy it to the best of your moment I can tell you I am one of the happiest people on earth moo tax dangaa gis nit def ma dara sama génn kaf ree man that is me I don't let shitty things or people make me unhappy man I don't like nit ki bu ñàkk happy ba pare make sure ne man happy wu ba kii du happy I don't let people control my life and control how I xam nga nit life fa am nit yoo xam ne suñ ne happy nga happy suñ ne real nga ree suñ ne saata nga saat because dañoo squeeze you make sure ne laal nañ di buttons yoo xam ne foofu lañ la unhappy loo man you see man people say if you ask people like Safi ne leen doo jaaj amul xool gis nga bu coow li bari Safi bu dama jaaj su ma duggee Instagram wala TikTok ma gis nit yi di binda oo di was yoo dama dee wax ne ki ngeen a wax ki ngeen a attaque nii xamul leen ko parce que kii yëgut ko sax people say I don't have a heart I'm numb and that is me I am so numb that I hardly even miss people but you guys would know I have a thick skin man I am not sensitive and I tell people this you can do the worst and you think that laal na ko jege na ko wala bindal na ko wala attaque nañ ko def na ko ni dina ko yëg wala read na ko hey mun naa koo read sa yëguma ko that is me and whoever is trying to do shows or be on the media you have to grow a thick skin because it will come and when it comes if they throw punches you need to know how to hold it and stand firm if not they will break you and that's the motive I love you guys if you're out there and you're the one of the weakest people say no you're not having it don't let society control you don't let people control you once people know that aji suma bosee fii rek daf ko dee laal they will keep pressing those buttons and they will fuck you up before you know it you know what there are messed up people out there who are already messed up and fucked up people they will try to mess you up don't let it happen if you're weak if you're thinking 2000 and thinking what's it called again 15 come harder hey man jigéen bu mun góor la man damaa xeex damaa fight damaa dem dang you challenge me and I bring it on more than when people are saying dañoo bring platform bi down dañoo lifi dañ ko diide I'm like bro man xoola yooyu yëpp I give it dumb ears and blind eyes I watch TV and man lekk gis nga man internet bi mun nañoo nekk di xeex suma affaire man yëguma ko maa ngi tëdd suma koolal maa ngi lekk maa ngi naan maa ngi xaataay let me tell you one thing about me once I am on the phone with my boyfriend nothing in the world matters that's me everyone will tell you that I don't talk to anyone I talk to my boyfriend so as long as I am talking to him nothing else matters internet bi mun naa daanu yëguma ko bugguma ko I don't want to know I can read it as readuma ko because today duga because xam naa gis nga 2016 laa commencé def shows ma Safi and I had to get ready for this it comes package la dafa ànd ak moom you have to get ready for it if you're not ready for it you have to get ready for it mentally physically emotionally because if not su la affecté mentally ak emotionally doo nelaw doo lekka doo naan that's not me you do it I eat I drink and when suma ewo damaa def bu gën a garaaw ba nga fogoon ne moom laa defoon I love you guys and the aji you know is gonna be here in March you in the what artist in the what influencers so when I'm back I want to bring something different duma ko wax fii nii I've got something in mind that I'm working on with my team, Pa Modu and the Bamadi, Pa Os, Rain. I just want to say thank you to all of these people, Osfai, everyone that is on this team. I just want to say thank you to all the admins on this page. One day, man, góor ñi ñoo nekk suma gannaaw page bi 5 admins kenn nekku si jigéen ñëpp góor lañ. So da ngeen war a mun a xam di masculine energy fan la dee jógee góor yaa ma ko dee jox ñoo ma dee build up. I love you guys. Happy New Year's in advance. I will see you guys in March. Kiss, kiss.